Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? Happy Thursday? Is it Thursday? It's Thursday. I couldn't even remember the day then. Happy Thursday, one and all. How are we all doing? Welcome in, everyone. Feels like absolutely ages since I've even had a look at Edinburgh City FC. I'm going to have to remind myself, the only one I remember is Guthrie. I'm going to have to remind myself who everyone is. I can't remember anything. What I do remember is the last game we played. I played 2 games off stream, ready so we can play the first game of the season, home to Falkirk. We got an absolute battering 6-1 against St Mirren in the pre-season cup. So, let's hope that doesn't carry on into the season, but let's see who's in. It's a pleasure to see so many of you so early. Bongo's first through the door with a wave. How are you, good sir? I hope you're very, very well. Matt not far behind him. Hello. How are we? Jack with a wave as well. Bedders with the dancing bongo. Everyone's in nice and early today. Welcome in, everyone. Scubs is here. How are we, Scubs? How is the weather up in the Highlands? Jack says Monroe signed for Borough today. I saw the pictures and I shed a small tear, just a small one. He looked good in the Borough shirt, didn't he? It's the red that does it. Still can't get over that he's left. I know, it's rather frustrating, isn't it? Matt catching up with some people. You love to see it. Matt falling into the EA trap. Are we, Jack? I think EA's got Jack in his grips now. Unfortunately, yeah. So Evo in Swindon past and present. Going past and present or just Swindon team, Jack? Prob's trying. Not sure if I was going to get Luke. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you're very, very well. Scubs doesn't like the Meadowbank. Worst ever as a Wave fan. Well, I'm going to experience it for the first time. Not this weekend. Next, as a home fan, anyway. So I'm really looking forward to that. Going to see how it is. I need to buy tickets, actually. Dave, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're very, very well. Thank you very much for the bits and the giant 5-ed. Thank you very much for that, sir. How are we doing? Welcome in. Matt says, don't do the stuff that's going to make you hate it. That sounds like playing FIFA. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Fair enough. I've made the game more fun using players I want to use. Okay, Evo in Birmingham. I assume Mama Rock me. Indeed, exactly. Like a wagon wheel. Different mic. So no, it isn't. What do we think? Does it sound better? I've been playing around with it. I've been trying to make it sound a little bit better. It's the same mic. I've just moved the place. Mic's weird. Right, okay. I've moved the positioning and I've added some filters and stuff that's meant to make it sound better, but we'll see. Is it weird or is it different? Full of cold? That's not a good start. Matt, how are we? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you're very, very well. Team of the year tomorrow and Lego. Okay, I can understand why players leave Swindon. Bongo, that's just nasty, that. Groovy here, thanks. Last day yesterday, so sulking today on FM. What's the save of choice at the moment, Dave? I know you had a few on the go. What's it at the moment? Evo, Birmingham and Dortmund players? Okay. Privet doesn't like the mic, personally. That's not good. I prefer it before. Sounds weird, it's just because it's different. The mic does sound clearer. It's louder also. I like it. And here he is, the best manager. That sounds like the type of grammar we like. James, how are we? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're very, very well. I actually like the sound. Bongo likes it. Jack says he doesn't mind it. EK at home. That would be decent, by the way. Cy Ferry is the assistant owner of... No. What? East Kilbride? Simon Ferry. Absolute hero, by the way. I've got his signed shirt on the wall. No, it's not. I'm going to the Annan game. Annan Athletic. I didn't realise Ferry was an assistant. Comfort save today, Sunderland season 3. Go on. Sounds full of sound. See, that's what I thought. I've recorded the newest episode, so Sunday's episode of Job Sent to Glory, and I didn't think it sounded massively. It sounds different, but not hugely. I prefer it. I think before it sounded a bit too echoey, a bit too tinny. I feel like it's going to take some getting used to, but I do think it's better personally. I think it sounds better. Thank you, Bedders. I appreciate it. I think it's better too for what it's worth. We signed Buonanotte. I know that name. Who did he play for? That sounds like a good signing, just off the name alone. Only one more day? One more day till the weekend? Mate Ferry had his own team but jumped ship and they died soon after. So I used to watch... He had the YouTube series with that team, didn't he? I did see it. I do like Simon Ferry, though. Funny guy. Fuller is a good word to use, yeah. It does sound a higher quality mic now. I appreciate it. I was hoping that was the case. Thank you very much. I can only apologise to Privet and Matt. They don't like it. But I think we'll get used to it. It is definitely better. Then Towner back. Right, I'm with you, Jack. New mic for the best guy that talks and talks. Exactly. We have to sound all right if I'm just going to waffle, don't we? Was it Chelsea on loan from Brighton? Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really recognise the name. Yeah, he did. They still do Open Goal. I usually watch that, to be fair. Right, okay. I watched the series. I haven't really... I don't listen to his podcast or anything. Chose Chelsea over us in the summer, not got game time, and apparently pushed a move through to come to us in January. Rivet says, okay, well, happy day. Is it permanent, Rivet? Matt says, don't forget the career path. So we're going to have to do that on the fly. I will explain in a second. They are ready. What brings you up? You and the missus up for a holiday, or are you just up for the game? So, Scubs, I was going up for the game on my own, and then the missus decided later down the line she was going to come as well. So we are both coming up, but it is for the game, and then it's actually flying up on Saturday morning, flying back Sunday morning. Better said, did you go down an EQ rabbit hole? I just watched a few YouTube videos. So basically, I had it sort of in a convenient place on the desk rather than a convenient place to be for a mic. And also, I didn't realise there's settings to this. One, I had the gain too high, so it was going to be picking up too much rubbish around the room. I didn't realise the settings I had was actually getting noise in from the whole 360 around, whereas now it's just from the front, so I'm just talking at it. It won't pick up noise from elsewhere, and then just a few things like limiters and things like that. So now I can shout for a goal, and it won't get too loud, and also I can talk quite quietly, and it'll still stay loud. So look at that. Look at me being technical. No, it's alone. Right, okay. Dave says, typical FM start, beat Man City 5-1, then get beat by Sparta Prague 3-0 in the Champions League. Size in FM nonsense. That sounds like Football Manager to me. Nice one. Edinburgh is a lovely place. You will love it. Yeah, so we were up there. We went to Scotland for our honeymoon. Sounds pretentious. Our first honeymoon. That sounds really pretentious. Shout as loud as you can now. The Mrs. A1 will tell me off. Yeah, so we spent most of it in Skye, but we spent a couple of evenings in Edinburgh, and it was brilliant. Loved the place. Fuller poshos though, don't take that for true Scotland, please. See, I tell you, I don't know if it's true Scotland, but I'll tell you a story. When we were in Skye, I didn't think anything of this. So we were going for a meal, fancy meal, it's honeymoon and all that. I think about 10:30, maybe 10:30, 11:15, we were done. And I just thought, as you would do in most places, you can just order a taxi. No. It turns out the taxi I had Googled was actually just a one-man army who had put himself out there as a business, and he was booked up till 2 a.m. with all the locals. So we were stood for about an hour and a half in a bus shelter, waiting for the one taxi in Portree to come and pick us up. Mrs. A1 was not happy. She nearly divorced me on the spot. Always great to hear you waffle. Wait, I think I'm the only person that thinks that. James, you might be. You'll be happy to hear, though, now Tuesdays is pretty much just waffling. We didn't play a single game of Football Manager. Better says, I'm proud of you nerding out on the sound. Yeah, condenser mics and more for studio conditions. Exactly. It was bouncing off the walls and all that stuff. Bit like me when I get the monster instead of the coffee. And fart and nobody will notice. Hey, we'll work that one out. Slowy says, shout as loud as you can. How are we, Slowy? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're very, very well. Are you still Football Managering yourself? Slowy has recently purchased the game himself. Yeah, no, it's Skye. Oh, wow. Yeah, so we stayed. I can't remember where we stayed. It was about a 10-minute drive from Portree. But Skye was beautiful. Yeah, one of the nicest places I've been to. You will see Slipper launch from behind him if he shouts loud. Yeah, exactly that. The cat will come flying in. Jack says, why is there's fireworks going off near my house? No idea. What, 15th of Jan? Isn't that special, is it? Someone's happy. Scub says, Edinburgh, personally not for me, but Skye is lovely. Again, not true Scotland, not my Scotland anyway, but admittedly, I'm lowland, not Highland posh. Is that how it works? Is it further up is posher, is it? I've only been to the two places. I am, of course, in Edinburgh next weekend, and then I'm going to Edinburgh again in a few months' time. But no, I do need to see more of it. You thought you could get a taxi in Skye? Outrageous, Scub. So basically what I did was, and this is where I had to go hands up, I was in the wrong. Mrs. A1 said, we need to pre-book a taxi. I said, no, we don't. It's Friday night. We're in the biggest place. I Googled it. Four different taxi companies came up. Turns out they're all just single people that have called themselves Skye Taxis Limited. Outrageous. Only one of the 4 answered the phone, and he was booked up till 2 in the morning. Jack says, who did Town have when you go to Edinburgh? Let's have a look. So it's not this weekend, it's next. Who is it? Let's have a look. Saturday, we have Salford, of course, and then Salford on Tuesday again. We have 24th, we are away at Bromley. When I go. It is indeed Bromley. Slowy, you got it. Well, further up is more... I don't know what that word means. I'm not going to say it in case it's a naughty one. So they sound funny, but like Highland, people are usually farmers or loaded wayland. Right, okay. Also, I'm from the lowland near Glasgow, so I've only been up on holiday for football, or all for football. Right, okay. I mean, Glasgow's another one I do want to see. Definitely want to see. Top of the table clash, it is indeed. And I will be watching Edinburgh against Annan Athletic. Some proper football. Right, anyway. I think we know what time it is. If you've got the emote, get the spectacles on. It's time to jump over and play some Football Manager. Is what Lowland call Highlanders. Not a bad word, but definitely don't say it to them. Right, okay, the specs are out. Let's get over to the game. I'll see you over there. Still me. Let's get into it then. So let's have a quick catch up with what's happened. So we just played our last 2 of the pre-season cup. We beat Stranraer 3-1. So basically for these 2 games, we went back to the 3 at the back formation. Just because I think I'm going to use it a bit this season. I think I'm going to mix it up a little bit. But yeah, so we beat Stranraer 3-1. And then we got an absolute battering by St Mirren. Absolute battering. They didn't let up at all. We do have a career path quiz, I've just remembered. But the only issue is, what I was saying is we are going to have to do it on the fly because I didn't have time to set them up. I've got them ready. They're just not actually loaded into... What I need to do is I need to hope that this doesn't... Ah, right, fine. I was hoping it didn't come up on the screen and you saw them. So, who did we have? Who did we have last time? I can't remember who we had. Okay, so it was... We had all 3 of these, didn't we? I think we've had all 3 of those. So let me do that. So we will put you there. Hopefully that's not going to come up on the screen. Yeah, okay. I think that's going to work. We can rename that just so I know who the answer is. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm just changing the images so that it's the new ones. Oh god, I need to start setting them so it's either new or if we've had them or not. If I put one in here that we've already had, let me know and I will change it. I can't remember which ones I've had or not. I need to sort this out. I've not got my folder set up. I've just got the quizzes in there. And I don't actually know if they've been done or not. I need to change it so it's like new and old. I think that's the only other one. Is there a new rule in this, or am I being stupid? What, for the quiz? We discussed on Tuesday about potentially letting the Redeemer have 1 uncontested guess, but it was met with a resounding no. So, yeah, so that's not going to happen. So, I will just say, though, I will call Matt. Matt, are you here, my friend? Because at very least, we will make sure he's here before we put it on the screen. Right, okay, so the quiz is coming onto your screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So your teams are, and if we have done this one, I apologise. I don't think we have. The teams are Southampton, Fulham on loan. It's not. Hang on. It's not given. It's not given. No, it's not given. I just double checked. It's not given. We had it last time. We didn't have it last time. Definitely not. But have we had this one, have we? Last time we had... It's Matt Target. It is Matt Target. But we've already had Matt Target, have we? Target Briv got last time. Yeah, okay, right. So let me get rid of that one then. Okay, whilst I try and find one we haven't done. Here's another one then. I don't think we've done this one. There you go. There's your next one. And let me just go looking for a new one on there. So your teams are Charlton, Norwich on loan, Chelsea, Newcastle, West Ham, Spurs, Fulham. And now I need to find which one we haven't done then. We've done that. We've not done that. I've just put that in. I've got it. I've got the one we haven't done. Easy for Matt. It is Scott Parker. Yes, you are correct. And I've also found the one we hadn't done. It was Scott Parker indeed. We didn't do Parker before. No, I know. I've just changed the Target one. I thought Target wasn't done. So that is going to be... I nearly said the name out loud. Mr. Bongo, are you here? Is Mr. Bongo here? If Sir Bongo is here, I will ask a favour. If not, don't worry. We have our first game. Why is there no Spurs? There was Spurs. I just don't think it showed very well. Spurs are there. Spurs is just before Fulham. I just don't think it shows very well on the screen. Right, so that was Parker. That's fine. Okay, let me just give you your points back. Blended into the screen? Yeah, I'm with you. I saw that as you said it. Right, let me just... I need to work out how to do this again. This is why I was asking if Bongo was here. He's a lot more clued up than I am. Where is it? I forget every single time. Here we go. Review requests. There we are. Right, you can close those. Matt, you have your points back now. There you go, good sir. I'm assuming I know what's about to pop up on my screen. I just saw Newcastle and Borough and instantly thought Given, but we already did him. Blended into the screen. Yeah, I'm with you. Lazy Ben, how are you though? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you're very, very well. Let's go. We're going straight again. Okay, so your next one is on the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So your teams are Ipswich, Newcastle, a lot of Newcastle today. West Ham, Ipswich on loan, QPR, Middlesbrough. That's your lot. So we have Falkirk at home in our first game. So how did they get on last season? I feel like they were right up there, weren't they? Did they bottle the playoffs? I feel like they might have lost in the playoffs. Yes, it looks like they did. So we beat them. No, they beat us, 2-0, second from last day. And then, yeah, they finished second, didn't they, on final day, if I remember correctly. And then they lost to Livingston. Root, welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. Popping in to say hello. And then on the road from work, I get home safe, my friend. Thank you very much for popping in. I hope you're very, very well. Happy Thursday to you, my friend. Right, so we've got Falkirk at home. I want to see where they finished last season, actually. Where are they meant to this season? So they're predicted to finish second. And last season, they did finish second by 1 point on final day. And then they lost in the playoffs. Wait, they lost Livingston. I'm very confused by this. Oh, sorry, they were promoted. I'm with you. No, they won the playoffs. Sorry, that's what the P stands for. Wow, that was hard work. We got there in the end. Anyway, we've got our first game of the season to get into. We are not going to play this today. I'm gonna use that 3 at the back for more for games that we're potentially favourites for, and then we can use this when we're expected to struggle a little bit more. So we're gonna have to move it around. McFarlane is still in goal. Jack thinks he knows it. Are you gonna be getting in there? I think we just signed this man, by the way. I can't even remember. So we signed Harry Milne, a left back. We signed a left back who was released from Hearts. We brought him in. I can't even remember when, to be honest. It feels like so long since I've played. Jack thinks he knows it, but he's holding out. Slowy's gone straight in, and he is correct. The answer is, in fact, Kieran Dyer. It is Kieran Dyer. But the name wasn't coming to me. Is that who you had, Jack? Give me the points. I can't give points, but those points are now gone. Have that. Right, okay. That is who you had. Right, okay. Okay. Dyer is done. We have just one more for the stream prepared. But, yeah, we'll wait and see. So, what we're going to do, we're going to have... Douglas has been very, very good up front. We are going to start him today. Campbell's going to be our cam, as always. Don't like Dyer, no. The only thing I always remember of him with... Why is he channel midfielder? We don't want that. Advanced playmaker will go... Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, the only thing I always remember is him being interviewed by the Ipswich fan whilst he actually played for him. Fairly local to here and known around the golf courses. Really? Okay, why is that? Just arrogant, or why is it he's not liked? So we will go with Eli on the right, the left. Sorry, on the right. Who have we been playing on the right? I can't even think. Oh, Dare, of course. Yeah, basically. Sometimes they come to you quickly, sometimes they don't. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Right, we've got Miller as well, actually. No, I'm going to start Dare today, and then we will have Burns. Yeah, Burns and O'Hara will start today. We'll go with those two. Left back, I am going to put Milne straight into the action for his debut. And then we've got Rooney and Joel there. That's a really good team there. Parker came to me instantly, as have some others. Someone I know bought his old house, and he was like, oh, I'm just going to leave a few things I can't fit on the van. Left the garage full. Really? That's not on. Got another one? There is one more, yeah. So we have 3 potential each stream, and they are ready. They are ready these days. Okay, Jack has gone for it. I will just say, all I'm going to say... There's a certain team in this one that your points might get stolen. Apparently some nice golf clubs left behind there. Really? Okay. Unless like Seb Larson again. Oh, I'll be nice to Jack as he was to me. It's not Seb Larson, but there is a familiar club in there. So the quiz, I won't be nice to him. The quiz is on the screen. This one's a little bit harsh. This is an era... You'll know this person, Jack. It's just not really your era of football. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. There are your teams. So that's blending in there. So that first team is Derby. It's then Blackburn, Coventry, Everton, Birmingham, Coventry. Lee Sharp and Savage, both incorrect. Both incorrect. Both of those are incorrect. Coventry Hadji. Matt did not hang about. The answer is Lee Carsley. Yes, it is indeed. It is indeed. The answer was Lee Carsley. Was never getting that. No, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I thought Jack would have got it by now. I mean, you didn't give him quite as long as he gave you, but fair enough. Thought he only played for Everton. If he was going to get it. Had no idea. No, that's what I meant. It was a bit of a tricky one, era-wise, for you, I think, Jack. Right, so we're going to get into this game. It's going to be a tough one. We're going to keep all that the same. So, the team. First game of the season. Season 5. McFarlane in goal. Rooney at right back. Is he on inverted? I don't think we want him on inverted. Yeah, no, inside, sorry. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. McFarlane, Rooney, Joel, and Dye, Milne, Burns, O'Hara, Dare, Campbell, Eli, and Douglas up front. He's deaf AI. No, I'm not a cheater. So he says, also, I didn't even realise Kings Lynn isn't far from me, and they're playing Hereford at home Saturday. Tempted to go for their gaffer. Go on, Slow. Take a CV with you. Right, come on then. First game of the season. We've got Falkirk. They were very, very good last season. And we need to, we need to be a bit better than we were last season. Carsley's obviously just known for me because he's my era of Birmingham. Yeah, exactly. You know who Hereford's gaffer is? No, I didn't. And completely unrelated, but speaking of gaffers, I didn't realise Luton's gaffer, who's moaning about the Drennan situation, is Jack Wilshere. Paul Caddis is Hereford manager. I did not know that. I did not know that. Wow, okay. Yeah, are they doing well at all? Are they doing well? Right. No, I don't want to speak to the press. No. Right, okay. Fair enough. Caddis not a good manager, just likes a jam sandwich. Just likes his jam sandwiches. Bottom of the table clash, I think. Right, okay. Come on, then. We kick off the season, our second season in the Championship, Season 5 of the series, against Falkirk. It's going to be a tough one. I think we're on the telly on a Friday evening, so hopefully we can perform well. He's been there for a few years now, I think. Oh, really? See, I didn't know that at all. I like this. Douglas staying high there, putting the keeper off. Win the header. Well done. Although, didn't get to the second ball at all. And there's some space here. We'll see if we still can't defend crosses. Wasn't a cross, but we still can't defend that wide. Not at all. Milne showing not a great start to his career at Edinburgh. FC finally downloaded. What's the plan then, Jack? Is it Swindon Evo straight away? And Dye, our new centre-back, is he looks like a hell of a player, by the way. Our centre-back partnership, a class. I just still don't think we can defend. Douglas is in. Can he finish it? He has done. Come on. 1-0. Very much against the early run of play there. It looked like Falkirk had about 6 shots already in the first 4 minutes, but we take the lead. Packer team of the year, Swindon team. Load up on points, Jack. Why did I do this to myself? Fair enough. Was it on a deal, was it, Jack? Did you get on the cheap? Douglas grabs our first goal of the season. We are 1-0 up here. First shot, first goal. Unreal start from Edinburgh. This is what we want. We just want to be we don't want to be drawn into a relegation scrap this year. That's my aim. This year's about consolidation. We scraped survival last year. It's all about preferably a mid-table finish this season, and then we can push on from there. It's going to take a while before we can even start thinking about anything towards the Premiership. We just need to consolidate as a Championship team first. How rich do you think I am, Zoe? How mean do you think I am to myself? Right, get a good ball in then, Det. Get a good ball in. Campbell with some space. It's into Light. Back out to Milne. Milne whip a good ball in. Get a good cross in then. That's a great ball to Douglas. The flag's gone up. The flag's gone up. Never stopped. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's been a while since I've had any FC points. He got himself in so much that he had to... Right, okay. I probably should read messages before reading them out. That's an outrageous accusation and also incorrect. So, moving swiftly on. Up the Edinburgh. Oh, that's not good. We've started well here. Well, I say that. We just gave that away very, very cheaply. Very cheaply. This is not looking good. Milne gets a foot in, but there's a lot of space in the box. That's a penalty, isn't it? Yeah. Milne got a foot in. Still waltzed past him. O'Hara then just clattered him in the box. Can McFarlane. Big save from the spot. He has done. Come on. Big penalty save. Still 1-0. We survive a penalty scare. We're going to praise the boys after that one. This has been a good game so far for the telly, with the first game kicking off in the league, Friday night. Live on, I can only imagine, Sky Sports 6. Fitzpatrick. Good tackle, Milne. He looks like he's going to be a good acquisition. Useless ball down the line, though. Oh, no. It's another penalty. What are we doing? Is that O'Hara again? Did O'Hara just give away a second penalty? Can McFarlane save this one? We might have to take O'Hara off. No, he doesn't save that one. He goes the same way. Spencer goes the other. It's 1-1. O'Hara's given away 2 penalties inside half an hour. First by Ronaldo had to be him. Sack him. He's going to have to come off, I think. I think he's going to have to come off. That's not ideal at all. We've been defending fairly well, but we just keep kicking people in the box. O'Hara's still on a 6.7 somehow. A better rating than our other DM, so I don't know how bad a game he's having. But at the moment, he's given away 2 penalties, and he's actually one of the higher rated players we have on the pitch. Make that make sense. It's been an okay performance. We are struggling on the stats. Looks like Falkirk are in charge, but they are comfortable favourites to be right at the top of the table. They did only miss out on the title by a point last year. We very much did not do that. We stayed up on the last day. Oh, that's a good ball. Good save from McFarlane. I thought he looked offside, but a good save from the keeper. We hang on to this 1-1 draw going into the break. That puts us top of the league. What a team. What a side. Yeah, you've done well so far. O'Hara I am going to take off. I am going to take him off because that is appalling. We're going to bring Hunt on. He can go into DM because that was, yeah, embarrassing. Embarrassing from you can't be giving away 2 penalties. In the space of about 5 minutes. Thought you were 2 up? No, no, no. No, the other celebration was saving a penalty. So we went 1-0. Oh, no, that was offside. Our second goal was offside. We, yeah, went 1-0 up, had a goal disallowed, and then, yeah, in the space of 5 minutes, gave away 2 penalties. One of them saved, one of them converted. It is 1-1. No, I don't want to. I was about to praise. We're going to encourage. I forgot it. We're not winning anymore. You don't praise a drawing team. That's how they throw that away. Right, let's kick on. Have you been playing any more games though, Slowy? I know you had the crash and ended up back a couple of games, but have you got some more games under your belt now? Good header there from Rooney. It's going to come straight back at us though. Oh, that's a good ball in. North. Yeah, that was a great ball. The flag's gone up though. The flag has gone up. Yeah, we're flying. Go on. Where? How much? Oh, God. Words are hard. What are we talking? Where are you in the league? How's the league looking? I'm going to make some changes. I'm still going to make some changes. He's Kings Lynn, I believe. But I'll let him answer. Right, we'll get Goggy on out there. Think we've played 5 or 6. We're going to get Miller on the right. 5 or 6 in second. That's decent. That is a good start to the season, that. Right, we're going to go with this. Not the whole thing. Won the FA Cup. No, I was going to say 5 or 6 games in and you've won an FA Cup. At that point, actually do apply for the job. Just the first game? Or is it qualifying round, I'm assuming? Qualifying rounds, I'd assume. Can we win this ball back, please? Can we have this ball back? Oh, Milne, where have you gone there? Fitzpatrick sold you a tree. It's 2-1. That goal has been coming. That goal has been coming. We're going to offer some encouragement. Deserved lead here for Falkirk at the moment. They've been on top of this game. Miller's already picked up a knock. That's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. Do we have anyone else we can bring on? We can go Belomo out there. We'll go Belomo. We will assume he doesn't like being a wide midfielder. That's fair enough. Got a hero pack. Go on. Go on. Could be a tracking winger. Get you on the wing out there. How many subs we made? That's 4, isn't it? Because Campbell's had to come off already. I'm going to take Douglas off and we'll get Baliana on to finish the game. He's going to be the man to score the winner, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, he scores the winner. I've hardly brought anyone in. Tough to recruit down here. It is indeed. Yeah, got to win 2 more to get to the first round, but got a team in a league below next round. Go on. Yeah, I don't know where that hero pack would have come from, Jack. Right, you two can make the difference here. You two can make the difference. Come on. 15 minutes. Can we grab ourselves an equaliser? We've been second best here today. Let's not beat about the bush. We've been second best. They gave everyone a hero the other week. Oh, really? Loans and end of contract signings are pretty good in lower leagues. Yeah, definitely. That's the main way to go. Go on there, Baliana. Can we counter? Goggy's got some space. Baliana's in. Can we get the equaliser? He's got a lot. Square this. What? Oh, he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to. I was going to be so angry if he missed that. I was going to be so angry if he missed that. This is a great highlight, by the way. This is a really, really good highlight we've got going on. What a goal. Got Gomez. If it's a blue one, it's that. Yes, Louis. Got 2 more accounts I've got to open the hero pack on. Surely I get at least one. Oh, no. What's happened here? We're straight into a highlight. Oh, no. Let's not throw it away straight away. Well, they've gone short. They're trying something clever. He's had a pop. Oh, my God. He's hit the bar. Who's the best one to get, Jack says? Oh, yeah, I wouldn't know. Slowy might be your man there. Slowy might be your man. Or Brivet, or Ben, or Matt. Someone will know. We've got FIFA players in here. Howard or Company, probably. Howard. Really? Right, we've used all our subs, haven't we? We are just going to try and see out the end of this game. A point here would be very, very good. Ah, so not Gomez. Can't remember all of them, but they stick out. Right, okay. 5 added minutes. We've been pretty good in this second half. Let's not throw this away. Let's not throw it away. Why are we usually go short from these. We usually go short. I don't know why we're about to lump this one. We have done. Oh, luckily we've got it. Oh, that's poor. Please, let's not throw this away in injury time. Oh, they might do. Campbell's got some space. Oh, it's a winner. Come on. It's a winner for Edinburgh in injury time. Falkirk. The keeper has had an absolute howler here. Terrible pass. Campbell with some space. The local boy, just slots it in there. And we're going to win our opening game of the season. Well, we're going to very much try to win the opening game of the season. We are going to now sit on this. Defensive. All instructions. We want to go low and slow. And we want to waste lots of time. Where's time wasting? Marquisio, I'd assume that's good. I'd assume that's good. So we're just going to tick the time down now. And that should be our first win of the season. It took us a hell of a lot longer last year to get our first 3 points. That's a big, big result for us, though. Falkirk expected to be right up the top of the table. Finished second last season. A 93rd minute winner. We go top of the league. What a team. What a team indeed. Why have you got so many accounts, Jack? I don't want to resort to that. I don't think I've seen a more dramatic resurrection. Douglas class, that'll do. Sebastian, welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. Happy Thursday, my friend. How are we doing? How are we doing, my friend? Why not? I get bored easily. Fair enough. Fair enough. Calvin Miller got injured after coming on 6 to 12 days. What did he do? What did he do? A cut leg. Okay. We go top of the league. What a start to the season. Also trying to do similar to you and not just search team players. That's a good way of doing it. That's a good way of doing it, Slowy, I think. Just keeps it a bit more realistic. Otherwise, you just sign all the wonder kids. D-Boy, thank you very much for sending a raid over. I very much appreciate it. We're not currently discussing who would be writing our foreword for our autobiography, but it's a pleasure to have you in. I was just about to raid you back there, trying to shout out. As you can tell, I'm very good at this streaming malarkey. If you're not already, then please make sure to hit that button at the top of the screen and give Mr. D-Boy Plays a follow. He's a very, very entertaining Football Manager content creator. Is also a very talented musician. He is releasing 26 singles across 2026, one for each letter of the alphabet. And Song B comes out at midnight on all good and bad streaming platforms. But thank you very much for sending the raid over. I hope you're very, very well. How was the stream? How did it end up? I was in there for most of it, working away in the background. But yeah, D-Boy, welcome in. Viva, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Kermit, Pars Pro, welcome in, everyone. So he says, town came up as I was offered Redmond Evans, so I had a peek. Well, we'll have a look. Kermit, how are we? Sebastian says, I feel better today. I had food poisoning since last Thursday. That is rather unfortunate. I'm glad you're feeling better. Was it, well, do you know what it was you ate, or just bad luck? Yeah, he's decent. D-Boy says, evening champ, how's life in Scotland going? So we have just kicked off season 5, D-Boy. For those who don't know, first of all, I'm Josh, or A1, whatever, I've been called worse. I am managing Edinburgh City FC. We're in our 5th season. We are in the Championship. We survived by the skin of our teeth last season. We stayed up on the last day with a fantastic free kick. And we have just played our first game of the season. We played Falkirk, who finished second last year. Expected to be right up there again. And we just won 3-2 with a 93rd minute winner. So I'm sure things can only get worse. But it's a pleasure to have you all in. Yeah, loan offer for Tabor. He laughed me out the door. Slow, he's not going to Kings Lynn. RC, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're very, very well. And there's a song coming out tomorrow called Back and Forth. We've been told the name, have we? D-Boy, you kept that. You kept your cards close to your chest on that one. How did I miss that? Daniel Daniel Freyhorsens, I'm going to say. And one thing you'll learn quickly, my pronunciation is fantastic, so I can only apologise. Hello, I was gone for like 10 mins, and now I'm here, but I'm ready for it. Well, I'm sorry I'm not D-Boy. I'm sorry that you do have a slightly less attractive person on your screen now, and probably a lot less talented. But it's a pleasure to have you in, Daniel. I hope you're very, very well. Thank you very much for the follow as well. I very much appreciate that. Mr. Nyholm, how are we? Imagine trying to woo 26 women in a year just to be able to release them as singles. Hey, D-Boy's in charge. D-Boy's in charge. King Connor, thank you very much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Welcome in. Happy Thursday, one and all. Josh A1, or that forehead guy. I just appreciate you've called it a forehead because there are usually higher numbers at the start of that word. D-Boy says, we got knocked out of the stupid African Champions League by rubbish Al Ahly. I did see that Al Ahly was the draw. Not very friendly. I'm not bitter at all. No, it sounds like you've taken it really, really well, D-Boy. I'm glad that you're humble in defeat. It was the last message I put in my chat just before the raid. Right, so you've sent them over. Excited, ready for entertainment, and you've really set me up for disappointment here, D-Boy. I can only thank you. But no, if you're not already, guys, make sure to follow D-Boy. You very much won't be disappointed at all. The Football Manager's not bad, and neither's the View. Rocket Dan, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. Right, let's do this press conference. One thing I can tell you about this save here, I do have personal vendettas against journalists. I can see, actually, no, Cammy Wright is here. He is our main rival of this save. Me and him have had a very turbulent relationship. The one thing I'll give him, he's been asking us questions since League 2. 5 years. He's been in this series as much as I have, so we're coming round to him. Definitely didn't immediately resign from Stellenbosch. No, it wasn't not a toys out the pram situation, D-Boy, surely. Surely. All the hard work. I mean, I watched you geo-guessing whilst playing league games, so I can only imagine how immersed you were feeling at that point. Can't even hate Cammy anymore. It's one of those, you know what I mean? I feel like the hate's just a little bit forced now. The bloke turns up, you know what I mean? Can you really hate someone for being there? I don't think so. Can you put into words your reaction when Josh Campbell scored late on Can you put into words your reaction when Josh Campbell scored late on for your side? Well, I was rather happy, Phil. Rather happy indeed. Harry Milne enjoyed what most people would consider a good debut today. George, I watched him have his pants pulled down by the winger, probably 4 separate occasions. But anyway, I'm honestly delighted. He was very good. How much did you enjoy Josh Campbell's performance? He's very good at football. Thank you very much. Cammy Wright, you were quiet. You all right? Bog, how are we? My gaffer can't read or talk, actually, Bog. How are we? Happy Thursday. Hope you're very, very well. Screw, can he keep the spite alive? Hey, we're not going to be nice to him. We're just warming slightly. You know what I mean? We're warming slightly. We do have a new sign-in, by the way. I forgot, like I said, where it was Saturday was the last stream that I played Football Manager. We then had Tuesday where I just spoke nonsense the whole time. I can't remember what I did, but we signed someone that I can't actually remember offering him. It's a goalkeeper. Eddie Beach. Sounds rather tropical. Oh yeah, he was a backup keeper. We've got him in as backup because McAdams is getting angry that we don't like him anymore. Mr. Nyholm says, reading is overrated, but so is Milton Keynes. Do you know what? I really appreciate the pun, first of all. Secondly, what shows you my reading skills is I was about to say Reading. But at least it was how it was intended. I appreciate it. Well played. Well played, good sir. Right, Dixon Peters is going out on loan to Eastbourne. He wanted to leave the club. He was very much a hero for us, and this feels horrible, the fact he was leaving. He has been fantastic for us. But he wants to leave, so... I mean, actually, I was expecting higher numbers than that, but nonetheless, he's been very, very good for us. Today, you plan on talking nonsense just 50% of the time. 50 is lowballing it, but we'll go with minimum 50, yep. Had you said Reading, I would have been so proid. I'm going proid. The I in there is throwing me off. Right, okay. We'll accept that. Why you keep seeing me do this is actually because I've moved the microphone so that it sounds better, but at the cost of the fact that it's straight in the middle of my screen. Pros and cons, swings and roundabouts, all that stuff. Anyway, Dixon Peters is going out on loan. Adam, welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. Happy Thursday. How are you, my friend? Pleasure to have you in, as always. They are not happy with the signing of Eddie Beach at all. They are not happy at all with that. I mean, he's a better backup than McAdams is. Oh, this new chairman doesn't like me already. Privet says, what on earth was that for your dinner? So to give context to everyone who's not aware of that, in the Discord, we do have a channel where we post pictures of dinner. And by we, that is very much a royal we. It's pretty much me, unless anyone goes out for a fancy meal. What it was, Privet, was actually fantastic. It was a beef stroganoff, okay? You just saw the peas and the other green thing that I can't remember what it was. Oh, did I just accept a loan offer? Right, okay. I thought he was already gone. Now he's out on loan, okay. Not too bad, good sir, yourself. I'm very well, Adam. I'm very, very well. And it's a pleasure to have you in, my friend. I'm glad you're doing good. Plenty of mushrooms. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Beef stroganoff is class. It is indeed. It was very, very nice. I enjoyed it. The only problem was I did have it in front of me. So I think I went live at about 5 to 5, maybe a couple minutes after. I think I had my dinner in front of me at about 4:59. I reckon I sat down. No, sorry, not 4:59, 4:49. I'm not sure, I chewed once. Kai, welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. Happy Thursday. How are we? We're nearly at the weekend, people. We're nearly there. Kenny's not happy. Well, then you're going to have to leave. Oh, you don't want to? Get out my office, Kenny. I've had enough of this. Dave says, I'm being a bit cheeky today. Sweet and sour chicken from the Chinese as I CBA to cook. I like that. I like that a lot. I've got a lot of time for that. I'm very jealous as I'm still trying to eat well throughout January, but yeah. I don't know who this is. We've signed another player. I don't know who you are. He's been granted a work permit. I don't know who he is. Tune, this is indeed Jack. So yeah, where I was a little bit, I say stressed, a little rushed for time coming on stream today, we went back for the British Pub Classics playlist because we know it goes down well. Adam says, just try beef stew as my password. Apparently it's not stroganoff. Do you know what? Not just it. I've got a lot of time for that, Adam. I've got a lot of time. Well played. There's not much room for jokes like that in today's day and age. I'm not giving myself the drum on that one. Doing okay, thanks. Just about to eat dinner in a couple of minutes myself. Having barbecue chicken stir fry. That is a solid stir fry. That is top notch. The only stir fry I really have, I have it with corn pieces, and it's really put me off stir fry. Barbecue chicken sounds like that makes a stir fry very nice. No need to stress when you've got this amazing playlist. Exactly that, Jack. I've got it saved because it always goes down so well. I've also forgot about my coffee. It's still lukewarm at best. Right, we've made another signing. I'm going to have to remind myself who this gentleman is. Mamadou Dampfer. No idea when I put the offer in. Was it on stream? I don't know. This is the problem if I'm not going to stream Football Manager from Saturday to Thursday. Not going to remember. There's another goalie. What? I don't know what's going on here. I think I must have played this late at night. Right, Mamadou Dampfer, who are you? You look like a good player, actually. Decent Premiership player. He'd be our best left winger. He'd be our best right winger. He's our joint best cam. He's our joint best striker. Right, I don't mean to take the credit for this one. I may have forgot it happened, but I think I might actually be one of the best wheeler dealers there's ever been. Can't remember doing it. At this point, I'm not sure if it was me. Nonetheless, great signing, all on me. D-Boy says, has passed and possibly drunk you done some business? Definitely not drunk. Dry Jan and all that. I mean, that shouldn't be the only excuse as to why that isn't the case, but we're going to roll with it. Someone did some business on here, and if Mrs. A1 has been pulling that off, then she needs to do all... We've got a new director of football. Angry sign-ins from last stream? I think it sounds like it. There's probably, through gritted teeth, I've put out offers to anyone that would listen. So, I need to check my money, though, is what I'm worried about, because last I thought we didn't have any money. We've got 850 quid left a week to offer. We could be signing a third goalkeeper. Right, I think we need to offer some players out is what we need to do. And I mean for a transfer, not for a scrap outside the front of the training ground. McAdams, you need to go. I tell you what, did we sign him for a free? Yeah, we did. You can go for free, if I'm honest. We really don't need you now, especially if we get another goalie in. You can go. Transfer list. Aidan McAdams on a free. That's a good signing, whoever does pick him up. Andy Winter, I do want some money back for you. I mean, we signed him on a free, but it's definitely... He's too good to be going on a free. But 3.5k, and someone's getting an absolute steal out of me on that one. Andy Winter, we can get rid of you. Who else have we got then? So Correa wants to leave. Correa wants to leave because he's not going to get a work permit with us. He could be a decent Premiership, but he's actually a League One standard. I say we try and sell him. He's been asking for loan football because his work permit... This is what I didn't understand. So when he has to renew his contract, which is in just under a year's time, he doesn't believe that his work permit is going to get accepted. So he wants to leave and play football. When I was planning to have him as my first choice right winger this season anyway. Make that make sense. Anyway, we will offer you out. You can go somewhere on a permanent, to be honest. He's very interested in speaking to other clubs. Well, that's fine. You can do that. Because he will drop off the bench now for Danfer. Although, actually, I mean, Miller's injured at the moment, so that makes an easy swap there. But apart from that, we might be struggling. Anyway, who do we have in our bomb squad? Do we have anyone else? If we go age, Dixon Peters is out on loan. Palmer still needs to go. Just no one will sign him. No one's coming in for him at all. So if we offer a little bit less. Jack, don't make me nearly as big as your club. Hey, don't. I don't actually. I have it all turned off, so I don't know that. So is it got hot in here? I didn't need to know that. Is it warm? No, I'm only kidding. That is due to the incredible generosity of Mr. D-Boy Plays for sending his wonderful viewers over to me after a stream. I'm assuming that is the reason for any form of inflated numbers, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. So, we've got Queen's Park away from home in 4 days' time. It's going to be a tough one. Enfield have come in. They want him for a free, and they want me to pay Oh no, we'd have to pay him 500. I thought they were asking me to pay him 500 quid a week. He's only on 350. Did we get him on a free? Oh no, we signed him for 6.75k. Ooh. I'm going to take the hit. To be honest. Frees up 350 quid. That's bad business on my part. That's bad business. Must be doing something right to make them stick around though. Hey, stop with the kind words. You're gonna make me blush. Right, I shouldn't have signed Beach. We've just got another goalkeeper. We've just signed another goalkeeper. Do we need this one? Tune, it is indeed. Do we need this kid? He looks like he's better than McFarlane. All right, back to reality. Right, okay, that's more like it. Now we're talking. Right, okay. I think we do bring Rob Les in. We've now got 3 goalkeepers, though, is the issue. I think Beach will have to go out on loan. Oh, Green at Morton want Andy Winter. That's good. We'll get some money for him. They're very happy with the Rob Les signing. I am as well. He's a Premiership standard goalkeeper. He's much better than McFarlane. Well, he's worth 100 to 500k. Enfield. Oh, they're offering 1.5k. Oh, please go there instead of the place that we just accepted for free. You know that he's going to pick to go to the place on free. Right, we're going to... Where's Eddie Beach? He's only... Well, he's 25. This has turned out to be a terrible signing. This is a terrible signing. They gave me a D, and then I signed a keeper that made that even worse. Can he go out on loan? How much am I paying him? 350 quid a week. 50%. 50% you can have him. I think that's a good deal. I think that's a good deal, that. You get a good goalkeeper. Loose on the word good, but you get a goalkeeper. Dejan Tetek. We looked at him, didn't we? I feel like we looked at him. He looks like a very, very good DM. But did we look at him? I feel like we tried and we didn't get a work permit. Nemanja Matic is his idol. That's probably the only person, I think, potentially in the world that has posters of Nemanja Matic on his wall. I don't know. Anyone else? A Matic connoisseur? Is connoisseur the right word? Probably not. Probably not. Right, we're going away to Queen's Park. This is going to be a tough one. Definitely not Onana. I don't get the reference. That reference has gone over my head. Where are Queen's Park meant to... Oh, so Queen's Park have just... They've just come up, have they? Why did I think that they were better? Okay. If you know, you know. I do not know. I do not know, unfortunately. That one's gone over my head. So Queen's Park... Away from home. I think we still stick with the 4-2-3-1 for this one. Because we're going away. I think if we're playing teams that are expected to finish down the bottom at home, then we'll use our 3 back. Cammy Wright's kicking off. Does the signing of Eddie Beach as a backup goalkeeper give you some reassurances? I mean, I'd very much be lying if I said everyone's happy to get this over the line, because I don't think actually anyone is. Yeah, we'll say, I'm not going to lie. Damper is available. Yeah, he's ready. He's ready. You remember last year when Nana and Matic had that beef online? I really don't know. I do not. The only beef I'm remembering at the moment is the Stroganoff we've been talking about. I don't remember that. Right, tactical advice. What are they saying for us? They're saying we should be playing cautiously. Just get on with the game. Baby. Right, we are going to go... We're going to keep it as 4-2-3-1. I tell you what, it's hard to tell. Until we get a few games into the season, I don't really know where we stand at the moment. So, I mean, the season preview's saying good things about us, but it's hard to know whether to believe it or not. Right, a right back from Wraith Rovers. We don't really need any more. He's on a lot of money as well. He's much better than Rooney, though. And he's a good centre-back as well. And he's not a bad... Oh, no, he is a bad winger. He is a bad winger. Oh, no, he's not. He's not a bad winger either. Good player, him. Used to play for Salford. Really? Okay. He was on loan from West Brom. Benny, how are we? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you're very, very well. Yeehaw. We are just kicking off our 5th season in the save. Talking's rough. We are... Our 2nd season in the Championship is what I was trying to get at there. And we played 1-1-1 so far, so that's very, very good. You got any decent new gens in your save yet? I do. I do have one in my team. Ethan Ingram. What I'm going to do is I am going to add you to the shortlist. I just don't think we can afford you at the moment. Actually, we've offloaded some players. We get them in on loan. No, first team has an active relegation release fee of £10,000. Oh, we've only got 140 a week that we can spare until we sold anyone anyway. No, we'll keep him on the short list at the moment. Oh, Dave's naming a new gen. So I think we just have the one, if I remember rightly. Yeah, Kader Ndai. Kader Ndai, our 19-year-old centre-back who looks like an absolute sensation. How you been, though? You been well? I'm very well, Benny. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can complain about is work is incredibly busy. But, I mean, if it wasn't, then I'd probably have things to worry about as well. So, all good on my end, my friend. How are you, more importantly? And how is the save going? Is there any movement towards a new country yet? I know that there was a couple of seasons away from success still to come. 19-year-old centre-back with a cop stash is impressive. First name Little, second name Jack. Little Jack. Right, how do I actually do this? Is it set nickname? That's it, is it? First name Little, second name Jack. Hey, that's me. Little Jack. There we go. Took a week off from the save. Back tonight. Let's go, Benny. Exciting times. Exciting times. We've got Little Jack at the back. What an attack. There's probably more rhymes we can stack. We'll stop with that. I feel very proud to have a player named after me. I imagine looks just like you too, fella. The moustache and all. Right, we've got Queen's Park now. This is going to be a tough game. I don't think we're going to change too much today. I do think Robles is going to start in goal. Eddie Beach is already losing his place on the bench. We've now got 4 goalkeepers in the squad, which is outrageous. All of these can probably leave, though. Right, okay, so what have we got? Burns isn't enjoying himself tactically. That's not ideal, is it? We'll leave that like that. I don't think O'Hara's going to start today because he gave away 2 penalties in about 5 minutes. I don't want to see that again, ever. So we'll go deep line playmaker there. Be a defensive midfielder. Apart from that, I'm thinking that's how we start. No, I'm going to start Goggy, actually. He came on and was very, very good. We'll start Goggy out on the left. And I think that's probably going to... Oh, we got Damfer as well. I forgot about Damfer. Do we start Damfer today? No, we'll bring Damfer on. I'm not going to rush him into the starting team. We don't want to change too much. So that is going to be our team to start the game. So we've got new signing Robles for his debut. We've then got a back 4 of Rooney, Joel, Little Jack and Milne. Then Byrne and Hunt are the anchor of our midfield. And Dare, Campbell and Goggins, we call him, behind Douglas up front. So, big game. I've been hearing more stuff about... Oh, I nearly clicked Job Centre to Glory, and I would have gave away a spoiler for Sunday's episode. I can say the only spoiler is we do have a new side. If you've not seen the latest episode, whilst we're doing some self promotion and all that, get yourself over to the YouTube channel and get yourself subscribed. New episodes every Wednesday at 4 and every Sunday at 7. That's my radio ad done. So, Rise of the Capital, let's save that because I've been seeing people moaning about crashes again, and I don't want that, especially after the start we've had. Can't be trying to beat Falkirk again. So, we have 2 new numbers to give out, 23 and 24. I still save after every game? Yeah, I do tend to. I do before each game, sorry, not after. I tend to do it before. I'm glad we've got our first new gen renamed. I'm really happy with that. Little Jack on there, on the score sheet. I have 0 faith, that's fair enough. Right, I want to be impressed today. Go out there and put on a show, lads. Come on. So, Gil Feder, someone in his chat's also named that. That's not a real name. That's not a real name. I'm not having it. No one's called Gil Feder. Right, we've got, really tough game today then. So we started a very tough game at home against Falkirk. Queen's Park, I'm convinced they're better than that season preview made out. But away from home, we've always struggled all throughout the series. So it doesn't really matter who we're playing. We've always struggled. Keep an eye on some scores. I don't know who we're competing with yet, because I don't know where in the league we're going to finish. But we'll keep an eye on how it's getting on. Cove have got Falkirk today. Dundee, Dunfermline, the 2 relegated sides playing each other. Inverness and Airdrieonians as well. So, we've got Airdrieonians next. Scubs boys. It's been a rather uneventful start to the game. 1 shot so far. We've had a corner. We need Little Jack to get his head on something. I see that Dare's picked a knock-up already, so we might see Damfer earlier than planned, but Douglas gets a good ball across there. Little Jack. He just needed the name change. Little Jack at the back stick. Little Jack coming round at the back. Finishes off the attack. Something else that rhymes. Look at that. There we go. Oh, he's absolutely bullied him at the back stick. First of all, I don't know why our centre-back is playing right wing, but I don't mind it when it puts us 1-0 up. I don't mind it at all. That's a good start. We might have to take Dare off. I think I'm going to now. Nobody puts Jackie Boy in the corner. Exactly that. Right, Dare we're going to take off, and we are going to bring on Damfer for a debut very, very early. I didn't expect him to be on this early, but I don't want Dare getting any worse if he is injured. It's a very, very good start. Dundee and Dunfermline are 1-1. I'm not sure. Does anyone remember from when we looked at the season preview who was the ones at the top? I'm assuming Dundee. There was a heavy, heavy favourite for the league. Was it Dundee? I really can't remember which one it was. It was one of the relegated sides. Goggy's got some space as a corner. I don't know if that was a... Did that hit a defender or the goalie? I don't really know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm assuming it'll be Dundee. They're obviously a very, very big side. Adrianians have just taken the lead against Inverness. We look like we've put together a bit of a good squad here today. I can't lie. Not today, sorry. This season. Little Jack with some space there. Go out the other way. Why are we coming this way? Go out left. There we go. No. Jack's got a reluctance to pass to Milne. I don't know what's been said in the changing rooms, but they don't like each other. Right, Goggy's got some space. Get it across. Oh, he goes himself. It's a good save. Greedy, though. I really would have wanted that square, to be honest. I saw Damper in some space. And Douglas as well. We've taken control of this game, though. We're looking on top now. Going into the break 1-0 up. Probably could be more, to be honest. We've had a couple of good chances, but that is a good first half. I like what I'm seeing. That does have us in second place at the moment. Keep doing what you're doing and working hard, and we will win this game. I'll tell you that for free. Let's kick on. No changes needed. We've been very good. I don't actually want to risk changing anything at this point. Not even going to think about it. It was Dundee, by the way. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. Eagle-eyed and more switched on than I am. I thought it would be. Dundee are massive, really, aren't they? I'm surprised they're in the Championship, to be honest. I don't know when we have them. Falkirk had taken the lead against Cove. 2-0 now. I assume it was Cove and Queen's Park that came up then. I'm assuming so, anyway. I don't think Cove were in this league last season. I'm fairly sure they weren't. As you can tell, I'm quite clued up with my save and I know what's going on. So yeah, I'm sure they weren't. Right, they're going short here. Can we just steal this ball nice and high? No, there's a lot of room here, by the way. Why are we not pressing? Burns just taking that sloppy pass, though. I don't think them, mate. I think when we last were in a league with Queen's Park, we were scared of them. I think maybe they've fallen off a little bit now. And Douglas makes it 2. I was waiting for the song because I didn't know if the flag was going to go up. It doesn't look like it is. 2-0 up. A great ball there from Goggy. He is going to come off because he looks like he's injured. But that is a fantastic spray there. Look at that. Into his path. Great touch from Douglas. Doesn't really get it out of his feet very well. He kind of does a little dance over the ball. Finishes it nonetheless. 2-0 Edinburgh. We're absolutely flying. We're going to take Goggins off now because he also has picked up an injury. That's both our wingers today. I'm going to bring Lie on. He is a good player. I'm also... What minute are we? Yeah, we'll take... Oh, we don't actually have... We don't actually have a another Cam. How would you like to play it, Cam? You like to be a attacking midfielder, that's fine. I'm assuming you don't like dropping into midfield, that's fair enough. You don't have to today, good sir. We're going to let you do what you want to do. And then we'll take Campbell off for Belomo out there. And again, you don't like dropping into midfield. But this is the bit I don't get. So, if you look at this, when we're out of possession, we've got... I mean, it says Campbell at the moment. But as a tracking winger, when you get back, he's very deep. Deeper than the wide midfielder. So tell me why you can play like that as a tracking winger, but you can't play as a wide midfielder when you're essentially then playing right back. Doesn't really make sense to me there. Doesn't make sense. Right, how many subs is that? Is that 3? Yeah, 3. So I'm also going to bring O'Hara on because I feel like giving away a penalty this game, I think. So we'll go with that. That's our fresh legs. We've got one more sub we can make. Straight from kickoff, there's a highlight. I bet O'Hara's about to try and kill a man in the box. Drost caused us lots of problems. That is the man I remember. Milne with a good tackle. Milne does look like a good player. He's made some good tackles since he's been at the club. I say that. This is literally his second game. Here we go. Good ball across. Just can't make anything happen. Belomo wins it, though. The big man. Damfer into Lie. Lie's got some space. Oh, he just kind of tried to shape his defender up rather than just driving past him, really. That was, yeah, poor from him, to be honest. He had some space to drive into and grab a goal, but Just tried to... I think he cut back to try and embarrass him more than anything. I'm more happy that Little Jack scored on his debut of his new name. We're debuting our first ever nicknamed new gen. He's put us 1-0 up. You love to see it. We've got 10 minutes left. Let's just make our last sub. Who do we want to bring off? Burnsy? Do we have anyone that can come on? Macmillan. We'll move Rooney into there. Rooney can sit in there. What have I done? I was on the wrong thing. So if I go in possession, swap that as well, then we'll go back to combined. Right, and then Burns can come off for Macmillan at right back. There we go. So you don't mind screening? We'll just leave you as a defensive midfielder. That's fine. We'll also just go cautious for the last few, and then we can waste a bit of time, can't we? We're not in any rush now. That'll do. Let's see this game out. Get this one over the line, hopefully with a clean sheet. First clean sheet of the season would be nice. We really don't keep many of those throughout the whole series. We have not been we've very much not had clean sheets in the slightest. Our laundry bill must be outrageous. You reckon you're going to go up this year? I don't know. Oh, it was Joel there. I was going to say, if that's O'Hara giving away a danger free kick. Oh my God, he's at the bar. Oh, and then he's put one in after. The new Ange always go up in the second season? Hey, we always win something in the second season. No, I don't know, Jack. I really don't know. I haven't really been able to tell at the moment. I mean, it was a good win against Falkirk, but we did get battered for large parts of the game. So we really stole something there. But that puts us top of the table. So if we can keep doing this, who knows? Who knows? I mean, we have played Queen's Park, so they've got 1 point. Falkirk, I mean, they beat... Who did they beat today? They beat Cove, who have lost both their games. So it looks like Cove are in trouble. Dundee have lost, drawn one, lost one. Dunfermline up there. Greenock Morton look like they're going to have a good season again. I don't know. It's tricky, isn't it? It's tricky. We'll see how it plays out. But we're top of the table at the moment, so I'm not going to complain. Winter's going to Greenock Morton, just as we've been saying they're going to have a good season. We're giving them a striker. Here's Madge. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're very, very well. How are you, my friend? Brody Dare's out for 2 to 4 weeks. Sprained his knee ligaments. That is not good news. What's Goggy done? That's fine. Just a tight calf, 1 to 2 days. That's fine. At least it's not 2. Little Jack on form for Edinburgh City. Diaz Robles keeps clean sheet on Edinburgh City debut. You love to see that. Unbeaten home run reaches 10 for Falkirk. Well, they didn't do it away, though, did they? Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. How's yourself? I'm fantastic. It's a pleasure to have you in. I'm glad you're doing well. Darren Palmer has rejected the contract offer from Enfield. Which one was Enfield? Which one was Enfield? No, I don't want to do this. Transfer activity I was looking for. That was the one for money. Of course it was. Of course it was. It would be, wouldn't it? Right, okay, let's go to the press conference, though. Ollie Hutchison, you have to be happy with that win, right? Exactly. Of course we are. Phil says, what are your thoughts about what appeared to be a fairly solid debut from Danther? He was very good. How good was Little Jack today? Little Jack was mighty in his performance. New signing Mamadou Danther made his Edinburgh City debut today, albeit from the bench. Will Danther be in your first team plans? Yeah, just don't want to rush him. Just don't want to rush him. Right, Winter is signing. We've actually made some money on him. We signed him for a free, didn't we? Yeah, signed him on a free. 3.5k profit. So, I know what you're thinking. Absolute wizard in the transfer market. I'd be interested to see what our net spend is, actually. I've not spent many... It's definitely, we've not spent many... Tune again, love a bit of Oasis, 100%. It's definitely, we don't spend, have fees very often. Let's compile a team report for Hibs, who have an affiliation with Edinburgh. The report will hopefully of the playing squad and any players we may potentially be interested in. Any potential loan targets will be shown in the scouting centre. So do we see that here, or does that put us over... Where is that? Just playing average, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're very, very well. Happy Thursday. How's Football Manager treating you? But more importantly, how are you, my friend? It's a pleasure to have you in. One of the most underrated songs, this, in my opinion. Really? Okay. What? I can't even remember what this one's called. Married with Children. I know the song, but I wouldn't have known the name of it. For me, I mean, I don't know if you could call it underrated, but one of the ones that doesn't get played loads that is a personal favourite of Oasis for me is Half the World Away. I love that song. You being a wheeler dealer in your save, and I've just broke the bank with unrealistic signings in mine. Hey, you know what I mean? It's chalk and cheese, you know? We do things differently. Married with Children, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I wouldn't have known the name. Just playing average says, I'm good, pal, just full of flu, but we're plodding on. I think a lot of people are at the moment. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, the save is going very well in Season 6. How are you? How's your save going? So we've started very, very well in this 5th season. So we're in the 5th season. We stayed up on the last day in the Championship last season. A brilliant free kick. Last minutes kept us up. So we stayed in the Championship by the skin of our teeth on the final day. We've played 2 in this 2nd season in the Championship, and we've won them both. So we started a lot better. Ayub Bouadi for 160 million to Sunderland in 2027. That is some sort of business that you'd maybe expect across the river. I say across the river. Is it across the river to Newcastle? I don't really know. I thought I was trying to be clever geographically, but sounds like Sunderland are the team with the money. Awesome, mate. Long may it continue. Hey, fingers crossed, but I'm sure we all know Football Manager. If we make it to the winter, we know where that goes. Different rivers, mate. Right, brilliant. Brilliant. It's across a river. It's across a river. The River Tyne's somewhere. Right, well, let's do that. You can all do that. Weaker foot training. Yeah, why not? Develop those weaker foots, lads. Newcastle is close to Dubai these days. We've got. I mean, Slowey's a Newcastle fan. Apart from that, I don't know if we have River Tyne and River Wear. Oh, Tyne Wear Derby, yeah. Naughty oil money. That. Do you reckon, Dave? I wish the weather would be better. Yeah, it's miserable everywhere. I was looking before the stream. I usually go for a walk after the stream. It'll very much be a late pitch inspection for this one. I think it'll be a late one. Actually, I was just saying about Newcastle fans, just playing average. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're also a Newcastle fan, aren't you? Correct me if I'm wrong. Probably why my folks moved down south. Original got sick of getting wet. Yeah, if only we could spend it. Yes, I thought so. Yes, I am. I was going to say. I was just thinking. As soon as I said about Newcastle fans, I was then thinking, who did you support? And yeah, I can now remember the accent. The accent should have given it away. The team played well last time out against Queen's Park. How will you get them to maintain that level of performance? Lai has struggled, has he? Well, we'll see about that. Goggy's good at football. Considering the influence Andy Winter held in the dressing room, are there fears at the club that his departure could result in significant harm being done to the atmosphere? No. I can assure you there's going to be no problems. Mark O'Hara's good at football. Unfortunately, he just likes to try and kill people. Josh Campbell's also very good at football. Thank you very much. Yeah, your transfer will be interested in the next window. We don't want Walter Marder, even though he scored for us. Right, okay. Thought you said something then. Ignore me. Right. Adrionians at home next. We've got Scubs team. Hopefully we keep this fine run of form. Steamrolling ahead. What have we got? Correa is happy with us. McAdams wants to leave. We've tried to offer you out, sir. No one wants you. What mentality are you saying to play? I do find it interesting to see. They're saying cautious again. Home against Adrians. Right, let's have a look, by the way. Where are they meant to finish? Because I don't know. Like I say, I want to play the three at the back at points. But we're flying at the moment, so it's probably a bit silly too, isn't it? They're similar to us. So I'm not going to risk it. Little Jack's actually in the Media Dream 11. What a player. Also, the rest of it is just Dundee. Is literally just Dundee. Who's Mark Smith? He looks like 19 years old as well. 6'4". He looks like a hell of a player. No, I'm a Mac, I'm afraid. Bit of friendly poke in there. Right. Oh, we've got Dundee away after the Adrionians game. It's going to be a tough one. But we focus on the task in hand, which is Adrionians. Rise of the capital. Wait, headphone is winding me up if you can't tell. Anyway, Rise of the capital. Yeah, we'll save that. Scored a great goal for you. You must be very happy with your season so far. I mean, they're absolutely flying. They really are. It doesn't look like relegation's going to be a concern at the moment, does it? Miller we can bring back onto the bench. Goggins isn't hugely fit. So, where's Douglas? Why is it saying Douglas is in goal? Matt says, I will say though, Josh, you need to stop giving the Birmingham ex-players when Jack uses his channel points. Yeah, I think so. Right, Goggins can't. Goggins isn't fully fit, so I'm going to start Eli today. And we will go... Yeah, apart from that, we played very, very well, so I think we will just keep the same side. Burns and Hunt, Danfer for the injured there. We'll go live for Goggins. Yeah, I think that's going to be the team. Very, very, very good side. Let's hope that we can get a very, very good result. Dave says, if that header was at the other end, it would be a goal of the season. Contender was cracking. And yeah, shocked even ourselves with our season. It's been fantastic. Just hope we don't burn out towards the end with fitness concerns on the older lads. Yeah, I know that, well, you were telling me that the festive period caused some issues, isn't it? So it's, yeah, burnout is the worry, but then it's it eases from here, really, doesn't it? I know, obviously, a season goes on, but you know what I mean. It's usually the festive period's the worst. I feel like you should be fine. Already getting minor injuries on players with the AFCON. Yeah, there is that, because that's the other thing. It's more competing on multiple fronts, isn't it? Go back to key. There we go. Is this our highlight? I hope so. It looks like it. Looks like we're on the ball. Come on. You guys will be fine? I think so. Like I say, I think if you can get through the festive period and still be in a good position, I think you're going to be all right. Danfer's got some space here. He's got round his man as well. That's class. He's got some space. Campbell should really be doing better with that one. He had some space. Cammy Wright, welcome in over on YouTube. Looks like it was a good transfer window. A few names there with a little money in hand. Exactly that. We've done some wheeling and dealing, Cammy. We've made something happen, and we are top of the league at the moment, so something's gone right. Dave says, I can't see us dropping into relegation, but staying top half of the season end cash would be nice to pull in some sponsors, etc. for some signings. Exactly that. I think just consolidation is huge financially, isn't it? If you can come up and stay up from the Championship, well, it's staying in the Premiership, it then becomes easier every year you're there, doesn't it? It's very hard for Championship teams to bridge that gap. So if you can do it, you're in a very, very good position. And it's been a fantastic season so far. Good ball in the box. Rooney's... Oh, he's got under it. Rooney. 1-0. Good header at the back stick. Good ball in from Hunt as well. The captain puts us 1-0 up here against Adrionians. He's got 3 men around him there. He doesn't even jump. 4 men around him. Didn't even jump. It's embarrassing from the Adrionians defenders there. We don't care. It's 1-0 Edinburgh. We're on fire at the moment. We're absolutely flying. I knew we'd put together a decent squad. I didn't think it was quite this good. In theory, yeah, our concern is our workhorses are older players, so we will consolidate, then could lose 2-3 big names due to retirement and be back trying to spend... Yeah, it's true. It is very true. That's a great ball, by the way. It's 1-1. Good finish from Michael Mellon. Great finish in the end. That was a really good ball. Sort of just teased little Jack into going for it. But it's... that's a great ball, that one. Just skidding off the surface. Mellon's got some space. Here he is, Scubs. Go on. Air dry. Does Mellon play for you in real life? He's been good every time we've played against Adrionians. He has been good. Is he an actual... Does he actually play for you, or is that... No, he doesn't. Right, okay. Oh, and did Andy Winter score against you when you went to watch them the other week? I remember you said that you were playing against Andy Winter. St. Johnston, I think. Right, okay. Just won 5-1 in my first game. Go on, Jack. This FIFA stuff's easy, isn't it? That FIFA stuff's easy. I made sure to let the guy know he's absolutely awful at the game. Right, okay. Sent a message, did you? Little voice note. These headphones really annoy me. Right, we need to win this ball back. Oh, no. We were getting awfully confident. And now... Oh, that's a good strike from Mellon. He's hit the bar. We got away with one there. It's a good strike. We've got awful confident. We need to regroup. I mean, stats-wise, we're doing pretty well. Burns has got some room. Little Jack likes to get forward here, by the way. That's a good ball across. Damfer couldn't get under it. I reckon Jack would beat me on FC. Do you reckon, Matt? Especially on my first game in 5 months. Yeah, I reckon he'd probably beat me. I think most people would. Damford's got some space out wide here again. He looks like a handful out here. There's some room. Campbell in the box. Oh, it's just off the post. Just off the inside of the post as well. Is that the sports equivalent? Yes, I think so. I think so, Dave. That's the tap-in circle of FIFA. Flying Scotsman, how are we? Welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. Happy Thursday. How are we? Pleasure to have you in as always. Right, we need to kick on in this second half. We have been good. We do still find ourselves top. But we need to get ahead again. Campbell's been okay. I think we will... I think we'll bring Goggins on for the second half. I fancy Goggins in there. I think he's got a chance. We'll leave it as is. Can he play centre mid? He can as well. That's good. Flying Scotsman says, all good, mate. Even better seeing you managing Scotland, This season number 5. Season number 5, good sir. We've been here a while. We're trying to make Edinburgh City the best team in the capital. We've got a long way to go until we catch up with Hearts and Hibs. We have long left Spartans behind, but we're still looking up. Only McKinnon still way the team looks. Oh, really scared. I mean, yeah, we are a long way in, I guess. Jack says, to be fair, on my day, I'm an all-right player. Yeah, same for me on FIFA. I just don't have those days anymore. Too old. Don't have the reflexes now. Right, come on then. We need a big second half here. Damfer's been really, really positive. Oh no, here come Adrianians. Let's get this ball. Well done, Douglas. Defending. Our striker getting back and doing some important defending. That's not good, though. What are you doing? You should be up there, so why would you just lump that forward? Why would you do that? Now there's some space out here. Oh no. He's let him inside. It's a good ball. We're 2-1 down. 2-1 down. Not good from us there. Scub says, who's that keeper? Johnson. What's his first name? I'll have a look after. I'll have a look. EO. It's not a good start to the second half. Johnson. It is Murray Johnson. So, I mean, he'd be like 19 in real life. He'd be like 19, I think. Is it Hibs? Is it Hibs in real life? Looks like he went straight to Adrianians on here, but I think he's Hibs. He was on loan. Wonderkid goalkeeper. Is he really? Okay. Well, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. That's 2020. Was it Hibs at 16? Oh, yeah, look. I mean, he's been dotted between you and Queen of the South and all of that stuff. In FM24, he was at least. Right, okay. Last year. He was on loan before. Oh, he's not great. I mean, young keepers are always going to struggle, aren't they? It's a tricky position to establish as a youngster. Right, come on then. Let's get ourselves back level, please. Let's get ourselves back level. Get going, Danfer. If anything's going to happen, it's going to be from this right-hand side, I think. He has been an absolute handful today, and he's just skinned his man again. Get a good ball across. Goggy's got some room. We're back in it. We're back in it. Class from Danfer there. Goggins with a goal off the bench. Lazy Ben, that's a great emote, by the way. Scub says, is that Findlay Curtis, ex-Rangers, fall from grace? Findlay Curtis, what, for... Well, that's not going to be for me. Where are we looking? That is Findlay Curtis, yes, indeed. So he must be young in real life. Yeah, it was Cove on loan. Is that real or is that on here? Slowy says, unsure if work permits are a thing for me, so I've chucked a contract offer to a Japanese bloke for research. Oh, what, you don't think they're on the Switch version? That's the one I was going on about. What do you mean, sorry? Emote? Are you on about the emote? Oh, the player, sorry. You mean the player? Finley Curtis. Is that what you mean, Ben? Sorry, I thought you meant Sean Dyche. I was going to say, we all know who Sean Dyche is. He's the one with a gravelly voice. That was a terrible, terrible attempt. Finley Curtis, right, okay. He's a bit of a player. He's having a good game here. He's no Mamadou Dampfer, though. I'm not sure many people are. I'm going to make some changes. Hopefully kick on. Eli, we're going to take off. We will bring on... I think we'll go Miller. Dave says, star winger injured for 6 months on international duty. That's thanks for that game. Yeah, I mean, on international duty is the frustrating bit of that. We're going to go Belomo up top today. The big man. We're going to put the big man up top. We're going to give the little team talk. I've got faith. You boys get out there and make the difference. Story says, yeah, just unsure if they're involved in Switch version. Not seen them mentioned yet. Right, okay. Okay. Dave says wonderkid 2, so probably knacker his development now. Oh, that's even worse. That is even worse. Right, can we keep the ball, please? Nothing silly. Nothing silly. Well done. There we go. We got a lot of passing options. Lots of players deep. Not many people forward, but then Dampfer just gets going. Oh, Goggins manages to get himself through. Belomo with a bit of space there, but can he get a good ball across? He has to Miller. The two substitutes, we've just told them they can come on and make the difference. They combine to give us the lead. Belomo with a ball across, Miller nodding it in. That is the difference we were speaking about. We take the lead again. It's 3-2. Belomo does really well here, actually. I'm not sure the keeper does. I don't know why he dove that way. He should have really been coming to collect that one. Nonetheless, we don't care. 3-2. We need to just sit on this now. We've been really, really good today. Again, looking at the stats, I mean, everyone's having a good game on the pitch. Bit of a shocker from the keeper there, yeah. Decided to just lay down. Not really sure what he was thinking, to be honest. We're going to praise the boys. Oh, it's a dangerous free kick. I don't like this. This is going top corner. Oh, he's had a pop. He's at the bar. So many free kicks hitting the woodwork. Still not over yet. Oh, where are we? Right, they've gone back. Airdrie. Whoa, Scubs. I don't know what. I don't appreciate the accusations. Right, Dampfer is absolutely knackered. We're going to have to take him off. I don't know who for, though. Tell you what, we're going to have to put Belomo out there. We're going to have to put Belomo out there. And we are going to bring Baliana. Yeah, Baliana's going to come on. I was going to go Guthrie, but we need to see this one out. And I think Baliana's got the legs over Guthrie. So we are going to go cautious. We are going to go a bit less direct. And we're going to waste some time. Let's try and get this over the line, lads. It's been very, very good performances from pretty much everyone on the pitch. Let's just not do anything silly to end this game. We've got some time. Let's get it over the line. 5 extra minutes. Let's just really go low and slow now. Low and slow and waste lots of time. We're going to go defensive. We're sitting on this lead. It's what we need to do. Let's get it done. Tell you what, one final substitution. Do we have any subs? We haven't used them all, have we? No, we've got one left. We're going to take Hunt off for O'Hara. Hopefully he doesn't try to kill a man again. He prefers a defensive midfielder, doesn't he? Oh, he's happy with either, but I will go defensive midfielder. That'll waste some time. Get us 5 added minutes. Where's that come from? Where's that come from? Oh, no. Keep the ball. Nothing silly. Nothing silly. Don't lump it. I knew he wanted to lump it. You could see he wanted to. Baliana loses the header as well. Oh no, Scubs is chanting away here. And there could be a late chance for Adrionians. Oh no, that's a good ball across. And it's a great ball in. We've conceded in injury time. Absolute stinker. We've thrown it away. It's a great ball over the top, to be honest. As soon as he got there, I knew it was a goal. Our keeper just stands still. At least At least the Adrianians keeper dove. Go on. Right, we are going to change that. We change that. Electric Blade, how are we? Jack with the bottles there. Deserved for going on defensive. Ben, you need to. You need to. Electric Blade, welcome in. First time chat. I hope you're very, very well. Welcome in. Opinions on Bruno Fernandes. I think he's technically a very, very good footballer. I think his attitude ruins his game at points. But I do think United would have been a hell of a lot worse off without him for many a year. I think he's technically a very, very good footballer. But I just think if he didn't complain so much, he'd be even better. Local wonder kid, that boy that scored there? Really? I hate him. I hate him. Right, let's see if we can do something in the last few minutes. I doubt it. 2 minutes of added time. Let's just not throw it away, first of all. That stings, that one. 92nd minute equaliser. Then again, we did that to Falkirk. We scored a 93rd minute winner. 8-1 out from Lazy Ben, do you think? Well, I mean, we're top of the league. We're top of the league. What can I do? Matt says, had burger, eggs and beans for tea. First time a warm meal in God knows how long. That's a solid one. Burger, eggs and beans. Is it all in one? I want to know the makeup of this plate here. Electric Blade says that's a very good opinion. I think that's probably how most people would have Fernandes, isn't it? He is a very, very good footballer. He just, complains a lot. Go on the Diamonds. There you go, Scubs. We'll share. Honours even there. Honours even. Right, 10 days' time we go away to Dundee. That's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a very, very tough game. The editors will have a hard time making a highlight package from that match. How does it feel to be involved in such a match? Had a bit of everything, didn't it? All are on the same plate, yeah. Yeah, but was it all in the bun? Or was there even a bun? Was it just burgers on the plate? How surprised were you to see Jake Rooney on the score sheet? The captain did it. Divine Isa Hiens. Isa Heinrichens. Divine Isa Heinrian. Isa Heinrian. Divine Isa Heinrian. That was painful. I don't want to discuss that right now. I can't even say his name. There are rumours that you're still in the market for another player. I'm not talking about that right now. You clearly like to keep your cards close to your chest. Are you pursuing Alfie Stewart? Who is Alfie Stewart? Plays for Hibs. Ah, but he would probably come to us on loan, wouldn't he? Because we are linked with Hibs. Bongo, welcome back. Home now, trying to sort the PC out. Right, good luck with that, good sir. Good luck with that. No bun? Okay, Matt, just straight burger. That's solid then. That's solid. Don't mind that. Right, so you can play cam, you can play centre mid, you can play wide. It might be worth getting him as a bit of depth everywhere. Because we can get him for free because we're affiliated with Hibs. So if we did that... Oh no, they want money. Was it Hibs or Hearts we were linked with? It's Hibs, isn't it? Why are they making us pay? No, I don't want to pay for him. I'd have had him for free. I don't want to pay for him. I'm keeping my cards close to my chest. Few could have predicted just how impressive Jake Rooney was in his new role. Yeah, he's a hell of a player. Hell of a player. Hibs. It was Hibs. I'm sure it was, yeah. They're trying to make us pay for him. I thought we'd get these players for free. That was the whole point. That was the whole point of this. I'm gutted by that 92nd minute equaliser. Still, I mean, the whole thing for me was mid-table finish this season. Just better than last year. Right, Scott Cummings, we don't need you right now. Dean Clayland. Striker, don't look like we need you, to be honest. I mean, he looks okay, but we've got lots of strikers. We don't need a striker. I'll tell you what, I'd take a right back if they've got a right back. Scott Samuel. Scott Samuel. It's quick and 6 foot. I don't mind that. We got Damper now as well. We've got enough wingers, to be honest. Don't need you. Alfie Stewart is one. We'll keep the report. Brendan Crosby, 6'2". He looks a good player, actually. So we got Kenny as well. Kenny doesn't really get a game now, does he? So we could bring him in. We'll keep that report. Paulinho from Hibs. He's a right back. Okay. Wait, hang on. He's a free agent. Oh, I thought he was from Hibs. Oh, I mean, he probably wouldn't get a work permit anyway. And he is worse than Jake Rooney anyway, so we don't need him. We don't need him. You can get rid of that. No, don't need you. Josh Flint is a free agent. Josh Flint, he can also play left back. 6'1". Looks a good player, to be honest. Similar standard to Harry Milne. Similar. Problem is, it's one of those players that's really, really good, but he's going to get very angry very quickly because we can't start him every game. Released by Rotherham. How much would he want, first of all? Too much money for how much we'd play him. No, we don't need that. That's too much money for how much we'd be looking to play him. We'll keep the report just in case later down the line. Billy Hutchinson, no. Dejan Tetek did look a good player. It's just on a lot of money. A lot of money. Keep the report. Ryan Hardy, again. Queen's Park, where's that? League One. He got 12 goals in League One last season. Hardy's a baller. Yeah, I know, but we've got a lot of strikers. He's 32 now as well. Channel not in use. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're very, very well. First time chatters. A pleasure to have you in. Evening from my local pub, having a few pints. Well, I hope you're enjoying. What is the choice of poison? What's the pint? Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate that. It's a pleasure to have you. What football team do you support? How many games played so far? We've played 3. An Inches cider. Okay. Fruity number. Okay, on a Thursday. Plymouth Argyle. Right, okay. Well, speaking of, we've got Ryan Hardy on the screen. He was at Plymouth, wasn't he? Yeah, for years. Best cider, absolutely amazing. I'm not really a cider man. Mrs. A1 loves cider, though, and she... I'm not going to say the sentence I was about to say, because that would have been taken fully out of context. She likes that cider. Go on, pie-face lad. And doing my team, I see Edinburgh City. I am Edinburgh City indeed. This is season 5. Weird. Outrageous, Privet. Outrageous. Right. Let's keep it going. We've got Dundee away from home. What was that about Amorim now? I just saw a picture of Amorim. Let's see the Amorim news. I won so much with them on FM24 and FM26. Oh, really? Okay, is that... You got a save going with them on 26? This year? Millimeters you're working with. Right, brilliant. Just nasty at this point. Where was Amorim? I just saw his face. Is it gone? We've lost him. See all news. Where's Amorim? I just saw his face and I want to know what it was on about. No. Maybe I'm making it up. I'm sure it was him. I'm over it now. Around the world, maybe? Around the world? No idea. I'm over it. I did until I had the game crash and lost the save. Oh, that's outrageous. Not ideal at all. Not ideal in the slightest, that. Fuming. Scub says Jack McKenzie down Plymouth, ain't he? I'm not sure. Channel not in use. You can enlighten us on the Plymouth news. Dave said you had it on the screen. Was it at the bottom of your list? I've already lost where I was. Bottom of the list. Amorim. I don't know where I'm being blind here. Will Mackenzie. I thought he was safe, sir. Right, I don't know why I'm searching so hard for Amorim news. It was on that you were scrolling? Maybe it was here. Maybe it was on the world news. Maybe it was on the world news. Amorim. But won 2 promotions with Hampton and Richmond in the Enterprise National. Go on, that's class. Is that the current save, is it? Is that the current save you're working with? I feel like the intro's running right now. Scammed out of the news? Exactly that, Dave. I'm looking forward to this. It's probably absolutely useless news, but I can't find it now. I'm over it. Yeah, okay, so what, season 3 at the moment? 2, is that back-to-back promotions with Hampton and Richmond, or what? How many seasons you in? Scooter Dave, welcome in. How you doing? Happy Thursday. First-time chatter. It's a pleasure to have you in. I hope you're very, very well. I am doing good, my friend. I am currently managing Edinburgh City FC, and we are in our 5th season. So we started season 1 with a 15-point deduction. We somehow went up through the playoffs, finishing second. Second season, we did okay in League 1, stayed in the league. We then went up through the playoffs again. We bottled the title on the final day. But we won the playoffs, so we went up to the Championship. Last season was the toughest one so far of the series. We survived on the final day. It took, last day to stay up. A brilliant free kick kept us safe. And now we are top of the Championship in our 5th season. We've only played 3 games so far, though. It's all going to come crumbling down soon, I'm sure. What about you, Scooter Dude? What football team do you support, and what save have you got on the go if you're a football manager enthusiast yourself? Kept most of the team together and same staff for 2 seasons, and about 8 seasons deep. That's a proper save, that. Love it. Love that. Right, we've got... This is going to be probably the toughest game of the season. We've got Dundee away. They, of course, have just been relegated. I think they've been struggling so far this season. But, I mean, they're Dundee, aren't they? It's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy by any means. But we've been good so far. A last-minute equaliser against Adrionians was a little bit of a kick somewhere. But we're still top, so it's all looking good at the moment. I just hope this isn't where it starts to crumble after we get an absolute kick in from Dundee and then the heads go down. Right, what we got? We've got some more players. Billy Mills, no thank you. Sil van der Wegen, no. Zach Hules, 6'3". I like that straight away. He's on a lot of money, though. A lot of money, and we're not paying that. We don't have that, if I'm honest. I'm saying that like we have the option. Mofe Jamide, 6'3" again, and quick. Right, he looks like a hell of a player. He can play left back as well. 6'3", very quick, can jump. Not amazing technical stats. Does he have an agent we can speak to? How much money would you want, good sir? Oh, peanuts. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Where's he been? Blackpool as well, so he should get a work permit. Welcome. Started at Uxbridge, then went to Leek, then to Halzowen, then Horsham, only to end up at Hampton, to be fair. Didn't expect a decent takeover towards the end of season. So you got some money at Hampton now, have you, Channel? Channel? Is Channel the way I'm going to go there? Channel not in use. I'm not going to say that every time. Are we going to go with Channel? What would you like to be called, Channel not in use? Bongo says sell him. Oh, wait. Well, we'll get him and then we'll get him gone. Ha, peanuts. Welcome to the club. That's what we do round here, just playing average. If you're willing to accept a packet of crisps and a couple of quid, you're in. You're in. I'm not taking demands, though, sir. Get on my face with that. All about getting their hopes up. Yeah, that's it, exactly. Oh, you want some money, do you? Get out. Just call me Channel. We'll go with Channel. And then bin them off. I'm with you, Bongo. I'm with you. We've got a game plan. Right, 250 quid. You're not having a top division wage. You're not having a yearly wage rise. He wants a 3-year deal. How's that? That's a disappointing start, is it? Right, 300 quid. We aren't too far apart. If you're not too far apart, just accept it then. Thank you very much, good sir. Pleasure doing business. Now watch AI come in and steal him. To also make it easier, just call me Adam. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that, Adam. I did know that as well. I just, I don't go for it without, Scumthorpe have offered a trial. Here we go. Told you, AI in. I did know that from the chat we're in, but I just always go with the username. Scooter Dude says, I spot Chesterfield. Okay. How are Chesterfield getting on at the moment? I don't like making new saves, so if I want to do different saves, I just carry on playing same one anyway. So I started at Chesterfield, got sacked with them in the Championship, got offered the job by Newcastle in the Prem, and I finished 6th and lost in the Europa final and didn't enjoy it there. So I left and wanted to change, so went to Cardiff Met University. Wow, could you imagine? Imagine that in real life, by the way. A manager gets Chesterfield to the Championship, takes over at Newcastle, loses a European final, and takes a job at Cardiff Met Uni, who are an amateur. I have heard of them in a league of semi-pro and pro teams. And I'm trying to win the league. I'm in 2033 at the moment. Scooter Dude, that is a proper save. I've got a lot of time for that. Good luck with the winning the league. Dagenham Redbridge have stolen Jamide off me straight away. That really didn't take long, did it? Oh, he's on between 460 and 850 a week. Yeah, maybe the peanuts weren't right. We didn't offer enough peanuts. Maybe it should have been cashew instead. Hands down, that beats my save. 2033 is it's quite the journey. Quite the journey. Scooter Dude, a lot of love for the save. A lot of love for the save. Right. Anyone else around? Francesco Verde. No, we don't need you. Fabrizio Brignani. Brignani. Where have you been, good sir? Castellon. Playing a lot of football in the Spanish second division. Never really played Serie A. I'm in 2034, making me feel older the more I think how far in the game I've gone, and I'm only 35. That must be nice. I'm nearly there without starting the game. Right, 6'3", not as quick. He's got some better technicals. He does look like a good player. I'm just thinking about depth at centre-back, really. If we have an injury, we are in trouble. How much do you want? That's too much. Yeah, no, I don't want to pay you that for how much we're going to play you. Wish I was 35. It's a spring chicken territory, that. We're going to keep the report. Ryan Hardy still. We don't need Ryan Hardy. We don't need him, unfortunately. It would be a frivolous signing. We've got enough strikers. Right, this is a big, big game now. Dundee away. This is probably going to be our toughest league game of the season. Not necessarily the actual game. It's just on paper. Going away to Dundee is going to be one of the tough ones. We are going to go... I'm going to start O'Hara today with Hunt instead. We're going to go O'Hara and Hunt, I reckon. We'll go defensive midfielder there. Hunt can play like that. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm in my second season and currently top, but TNS have games in hand. I think it will take me another season to win it. Right, okay. Okay. But, I mean, that's a good start to nearly be there already. It's a very good start already. Douglas has been very, very good. Eli hasn't. I'm going to start Goggins out there. Brody Dare's nearly back. Miller's not fully fit. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think that's a good team. So, Robles, Rooney, Joel, Little Jack, Milne, O'Hara, Hunt, Danfer, Campbell, Goggins, and Douglas. It's going to be a tough, tough game. But we're going to give it everything. We've got to test ourselves. If we want to be at the top end of the table, we are going to have to beat teams like Dundee. Hopefully, today can be the day. We can give it our all. Are there any names we recognise? Scooter Dude, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. That is awfully kind. Thank you for that generous follow. Yeah, there's no names I recognise there. Oh, Sobowale. You play Swindon. Sobowale at Dundee. That'll be a name Jack recognises as well. Right, we've got nothing to lose here. Get out there and give him a C and 2. It's not quite what that team talk said, but that's what I'm going to say. Early encouragement. Come on then, Edinburgh. We were against all odds against Falkirk. Let's see if we can do something here today. It looks like it's a highlight straight away, and we've given the ball away, which worries me then. Are we about to concede from our kickoff? No, Milne gets his foot in. You love to see it. Go on then, Goggins, get moving. Oh, nice little back heel there. Gives Goggins some space, a ball across. Not much coming from that. Is this going to be their highlight after all? Surely not. Can we just end the highlight now? Let's end the highlight and let's go at this game like a normal Football Manager game. Oh, we're going to concede from our kickoff, aren't we? O'Hara doing what O'Hara does best and fouling someone. Don't mind it. Don't book him yet, though. Right, okay, that was a rather pointless highlight to kick things off, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Looks like it's been a fairly even start. One shot apiece. Looks like Dundee are starting to control the ball. As you'd expect, they are at home. They are going to look to control today's action. I forgot about Ayr. I forgot Ayr were in here. They've just equalised against Falkirk, because I said that. Greenock Morton are beaten Inverness. Airdrieonians drawing with Queen's Park. We are currently 0-0 here, although I don't imagine that will stay like that for very long. I'm not saying we'll necessarily concede, but there are always goals in our games. Hopefully it's going to come from us now. Hunt has a pop from distance. Hits the underside of the bar. Just bouncing. That one looked close there. I want some goal line tech on that one. I've never actually had goal line tech come up on my game at all. 5 seasons in my 3rd season on the YouTube series as well. Never seen goal line tech on my Football Manager. I've seen other people's. I'm just not sure it exists at this point. Ayr are beating Falkirk now. We look like we're playing okay here. We're not having much of the ball, but we're doing well. It never gives a goal in my experience. No, I've not seen necessarily it give goals. I've just never actually seen it play out at all. Bizarre. Like, does it happen like just like a highlight? If it would happen and then it just then shows you it. This is just want to be involved in the fun, you know? Greenock Morton are beating Inverness 2-0 now. It's 2-2 in the Falkirk Ayr game. Jack was robbed by it, really? Okay. All over the top, Douglas nearly in there. Keeper gets to it. Yeah, it shows after the fact like a replay. Right, okay. Maybe we'll get it at some point. Mine was miles over the line. It wasn't given. Are we talking Lampard, Germany? Or not quite as bad as that? Campbell's got some room here. We're playing really well. Danforth's in. He's got some space. It's a great finish. Come on. Mamadou Danfer gives us the lead at the best time to score as well, just before the break. We take the lead against Dundee. Campbell does really well just holding on to this. Danfer makes a great run. No one chasing him. Just takes his time, just lifts it over the keeper. Goal shot, it's 1-0. Love that. Love that, Adam, with a goal. We've got one similar. If anyone's got it, stick the goal shot in there. Right, come on, can we win this ball back there? Thought I just saw something next to me then. There we go. A1 ball and the goal shot. Bongo. Love it. Right, oh, I thought that was going to be a sloppy pass from the keeper there with him out of the goal. Thought we might have been able to steal something. I think they might equalise it. 3 points? Hey, not yet. Sacked in the morning from Bongo as well. Oh no, that's a good ball. It could be an equaliser just before half-time. Oh my... What a save from Robles, by the way. That might be the best save I've seen this year. He's absolutely clawed that out the top corner. Oh my God. RC, how are we? Happy Thursday. Okay, so I might be tempted to sign Kobe Mainu to Liverpool from PSG. This is, by the way. Go on, RC. That's a signing and a half. Sounds Football Manager if I've ever heard it. How are we doing? Right. Let's hope that we can just hold on to this then. We're not gonna tone it down and start playing defensively yet, but we very much will do in sort of 15 minutes time if it stays like this. But it looks like Dundee have had a bit of a telling off at half-time. They've got a highlight early, so we can get under this and get rid of it. No, it's a great ball across. Oh, we've got away with one there. Goes over the bar. We were good in the first half. We're going to praise the boys and hope we can still be good. But it does look like they've had a bit of a dressing down. And they're looking to kick on. O'Hara's got himself a yellow card. Water is still wet. Def, Taxes and O'Hara trying to hurt people. That is the 3 givens in life. Douglas with a good ball forward. Campbell just nods it back across. Hunt's got some room. Ref, he's tried to kill him, and then he's kicked the ball at him as well. Can we have a card, please? Straight red, thank you very much. That was attempted murder. Not only that, they then booted the ball at him after. O'Hara picked top corner out to shut him up. Come on. Picked top corner as well. Oh, it's a great save again. The red cards are flying. The red cards are flying in the chat. Right, we need to make some changes. I'm going to take O'Hara off because I don't want us to get our own red card. We're going to bring Burnsy on. Red cards and bongo dancing. Two things you'd love to see in the chat. Right, we're going to take Douglas off. We're going to bring... I think Belomo's going to be the man to really stretch him here. The big man up top. Then we can whip some balls in. And then we will stick at that. I think... Do you know what? I'm going to drop it to cautious against 10 men. Because then we don't make the mistakes is what... Theoretically, I'm thinking. If we can just keep the ball and not make mistakes, then we go on to win this. I think he adopted a Pep style of football with some changes and now adopted 2 inverted wing backs, and that's caused me to have 10 wins in 12 games. Go on, RC. Love that. Is that going out for a throw? No, they've kept it. Let's not concede straight away to 10 men. Here we go. Let's counter now. Dampfer. Oh, he's done well. Dampfer's been a really, really good acquisition. Campbell's got some space. Is he going to go himself? No, he isn't. Belomo off the bench. It's 2-0. A very, very quick and effective counter-attack there. It looked like Dundee were going to attack us. This little touch around the defender there from Campbell is what's key. And instead of just driving in and going himself, he just shifts it across to Belomo, who doesn't even think about taking a touch. Puts his foot through it. Keeper's got no chance. 2-0. Cruising against the 10 men. Dundee look like they're struggling this season. We've silenced the Dundee home fans. We're playing really, really well as well. It's not even like this is against the run of play. We've not had much of the ball, but we're dominating the chances. Benny says, not going to lie, I'm ready for it to be the weekend. I am very much with you, Benny. I am very, very much with you. It's been a long week. I'm looking forward to, chilling a bit this weekend. That's my plan. It's going to be some Football Manager as always. Friday night and Saturday midday stream. And then I'm... not doing anything on Saturday, actually. I might end up doing some recording and some editing, but then Sunday going to the cinema after doing a bit of a walk. It'll be a nice, relaxing weekend, I think. It's been a super long week. Yeah, Benny, I'm with you. I'm with you. Sounds like you've earned yourself the weekend. We're nearly there. Day off tomorrow, back in Saturday. Anything planned for the day off, though? Off Sunday as well, I assume, Rivet? Yeah, you got anything nice planned? Right, let's not concede here and make this squeaky bum time. That's a good ball across. Rooney. Here we go. Let's counter again. Can we counter again? Right, what are we doing? We're just taking our time here. Rooney's just lumped one. That is not taking our time at all. It's absolutely pumped it forward to the keeper. Keeper's let it go. Okay. They're saying Dundee are piling on the pressure. I don't mind that. Surely they want to get that ball moving, but... Make some changes. Goggins we're going to take off. We're going to bring on Miller today. Bring on Miller out there. And then Rooney, we will bring on McMillan for these last few minutes. And we're going to drop this to defensive. We're going to go low and slow. And we're going to waste lots of time because we want to just see this out now. Playing against the 10 men. Hopefully we can just keep the ball. And, yeah, I mean, what game over there at Falkirk, by the way. Ayr winning 4-3 away at Falkirk at the moment. Go on then. Campbell with some space. Miller, fresh off the bench. He's got the legs. Get him moving. These two look like twins down this side, Milne and Miller. Get a good ball across. Miller's done well to get past his man. That's a ball across to Danford. Nods it down to Campbell. It's 3. It's 3. Oh, it's been a good result today. It's been a good performance. Miller does really well to get past his man there. Danford does even better, beating the 2 men in the air, and then Campbell carrying on his fine form from last season. I thought there was a chance that Campbell might not get the minutes that he got last season this year. We brought in a lot of good players, but he's got himself 2 assists and a goal today. He's playing his way very much into being that first choice. And there's nothing anyone can do about it at the moment. 3-0 away from home against Dundee, who were, I think it was something like 1-91 with the media to win the league. And we turned up and we've gave them a good seeing to. We have been fantastic so far this season. 4 added minutes then. We're just going to let this one tick down. Some of our new signings have been fantastic. Dampfer, I think, is a hell of a player. Belomo looks like a good player. Douglas, who we subbed off, he looks class as well. We are still top of the table. So Greenock Morton won today as well. It's us and Greenock Morton. We look like we're flying. Great result, Adam. It really is. Really, really is. I'm very, very happy with that one. Like I said, I thought that was going to be, on paper, that's our toughest game of the season, going away to Dundee. But that is... that's fantastic. We've got Greenock Morton at home now, so it's first against second. What style of football and tactics does your team play? I can show you just in a second, Scooter Dude. We will have a look. Guthrie's not happy that he's not playing much. He's kind of lucky to still have a contract, just because I like him. Right, so at the moment, so really, if I get the tactics up, the system I put together was this. So this is actually what I mainly played for a lot of the save. But it really didn't work. Last season in the Championship, we were very much struggling. So we did change to a 4-2-3-1. So this is how we're playing at the moment. I do want to play that 3 at the back more. We just really didn't have the squad to play it in the Championship last season. It's quite a... it's a tactic that you need a good squad and you need to be sort of controlling games with. So... yeah, we weren't in that position last season. So we've changed this now. We're playing a 4-2-3-1. We always play quite wide. So, yeah, just quite direct. Not necessarily quick. We play quite wide. I don't like shooting from distance. Whipped crosses, I think, are huge. Definitely worth having that on. Play for set pieces is big. And then, yeah, look to just stop crosses. Always have a lower defensive line because I feel like this game is all about balls over the top and press high as well. So that's the main bits. The new tactic is working, so defo don't change it. No, I think the 3 at the back I will play in games that we're heavy favourites, so like cup games and things. But yeah, at the moment we've just beaten Dundee 3-0 away from home. I think I'd be an absolute clown to think about changing it right now. And I know some people might call me it, but it's not going to be for my choice of formations. Right, Scott Sewell, loan offers, that's fine. Let's get him loaned out. 80%, yeah, you can all. That's fine. Fringe player. Youngster, he's got more chance of playing out on loan than he is with us. Let's move on. What have we got here? Starting training, yeah. You're not doing that very well, that's fine. You can train on this. Yeah, that's fine. I keep getting told about penalty takers. Let me have a look at that quick. It looks like we don't have that set up. Penalties. Let's have our penalty takers set up. So, what have we got? O'Hara looks like a hell of a penalty taker. So we'll go you first. Then Hunty. I don't like that composure at all. But he has scored quite a few for us, to be fair. So we will go there. Yeah. I mean, we probably don't need this many, but... how many have I just picked? 10? Yeah, I mean, we can leave it at that. We'll put Finley Burns in there, but that's, yeah, more than enough. Right. Scooter Dude says, I've currently got quite a solid defensive tactic. I've kept 9 clean sheets in 14 games so far. Wow, okay. See, that's one thing I've not been good at this year at all, is... clean sheets. I concede a lot of goals. But your tactic looks good. It's working at the moment, Scooter Dude. We were very much not doing this well last season. So I think we've also got a good squad this year is what's helping as well. Grant, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're very, very well. How are you, my friend? Saul's going to Shots BA. Okay. Dare's back in training. That's good news. Right. 2 days to the Greenock Morton game. This is a really tough game. So first against second. Who are they suggesting to us here? Mamadou Bambalopi. What a great name, by the way. It's a striker. 5'8", 14 to 18 finishing, 15 to 21st touch. Quick. Ooh. Ooh. Problem is, we've got a lot of strikers, but he looks very, very good. He looks very, very good, and he's 18. Sign him up? I'm thinking that. How many strikers do we have? We could send Baliana back. We could send Baliana back, I think. He's not really playing too much at the moment. Scooter Dude says, I find whip crosses interesting. I've never tried them, but I like low crosses. Would you recommend changing to whipped? So, if yours is working, Scooter Dude, I'm not going to tell you that I'm the guru of Football Manager. Whipped crosses work for me because I find that they have a combination of low and high, but they just sort of drill them, which I really like. But I've not used low crosses, so I can't say direct comparison. But they work for me. They do work for me. Can I send him back? No. No, I can't. I'm on loan from Monaco. Problem is, we don't really need another striker, but it's one of them where he's good at footy, isn't he? I mean, we wouldn't get rid of Douglas anyway. He's been class. I use low unless I have a tall centre forward. Results in more naughty tap-ins, scrambles, own goals. Really? Okay. I'll try whipped in cup games. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I was going to say, if it's working, I wouldn't change anything at the moment. I just quite like them. Oh, no, hang on. I was going to look at that, mate. He wasn't I? We'll see how much money he wants, first of all, as well. Am I going for anyone at the moment? No, we only had that lad stolen from us, didn't we? How much money have I got? 825. Hey. The thing is, I don't think we can turn that down. That is fantastic stats. And he's young. How much would he want? Let's have a look. Oh, it's peanuts, and you know the rules. If it's peanuts, you're joining the club. Welcome. Welcome. $280. No-brainer? Yeah, I can't say no to that. I can't say no to it. Even if, you know what I mean, we loan him out and play him going forward. Look, he's taking 280 quid a week. We'll give him that out of my own pocket. I won't, but... change for the sake of change can sometimes cause issues with tactical familiarity ratings, so not always good. No, I'm with you, Dave, exactly. Yeah, I find a lot of own goals happen with low. Right, maybe I need to try low at some point then. Isaac Smith also looks a good player. 6'2", he's quick. Oh my god, we're going to sign everyone. The thing is, I was looking at centre-back cover. Where's he been? He played some football in League 2. Played in the Scottish Prem for Livingston. Then he went to Wrexham. How much would you want, good sir? I'm going to guess a lot based on the teams that you're at. 750, 900. I don't want to pay that. 675. Still too much for me, unfortunately. I've got two centre-backs that are playing. It's more depth that I'd be signing. I'm going to keep the report because he looks a good player. Balikande, where do you play? Left or right back? 6 foot, not very quick. Very good mentals. Good at marking. He'd be our joint best left back. He would be our best right back. Let's have a look. How much you'd want. You know the rules, ladies and gentlemen. He's also willing to drop that to 210. Welcome to the club, good sir. Who have you played for? Cagliari, okay. He's been playing in Serie A. Oh, yeah, this is a definite. This is a definite. Why wouldn't we? Looks a better centre-back? Yeah, to be fair, I didn't even look at centre-back. I mean, ratings-wise, not so much, but yeah, he does look a good centre-back. It's just, I like depth in the defence, to be honest, anywhere. So I will take that. So especially, I mean, 210, he's going in at 210. 180? What a promising start. 190. 200. 200 quid a week, 3 years. Welcome to the club. If you retrain him, he'd be decent. Yeah, I think so. It's a good shout. I'm not in a huge rush to, because like I say, I've got my centre backs are really, really good. They're arguably my best players. Yeah, I mean, Little Jack, who we just have renamed through the channel points, but he is phenomenal. 19 years old. He's a Premiership player already. He is. I just seen he's 31. Ignore me. Right, okay. But yeah, I mean, he's fantastic. 6'2" at 19. And then we've got the lad we signed from Real Madrid B. Also 6'2", 21. Fantastic. Can't really dribble, to be fair to him. And he's not much of a leader. But it is what it is. Enjoy this, mate. I've got footy training at 8, so I need to get ready. You say you stream Fridays. What time? Didn't see the channel point? We did indeed. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the schedule. There you go. There you go, Scooter Dude. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we are live at 5 p.m. On Fridays, we are live at 6 p.m. and then midday on Saturdays, and that's the same every week. If you're interested in YouTube videos, the link is at the top of the chat. You can get yourself over there and subscribe to the YouTube channel and trying to build that there as well. We have new episodes of, not this series, a different series, every Wednesday at 4 and every Sunday at 7. So plenty of this face to get on your screen if you are interested. Didn't see the channel point, could be interesting. Yeah, so it's just new gens though, Bongo. So we've not got any others at the moment, I don't believe. If we do, they're on loan, so I wouldn't want people using it for a loan. It's just the one at the moment. But yeah, renaming new gens, especially as we get further into the save. I'm expecting the chat to have named my whole team. Right, Greenock Morton next is going to be a big, big game. But yeah, Scooter Dude, I've really appreciated you chilling tonight, and I do appreciate that follow. I hope football training goes well if you are off now. It's been a pleasure having you in. Cammy Wright says it was a while ago, but Edinburgh City actually suffered defeat against Greenock Morton. Did they last time, Cammy? Where's your moustache? I don't really have anything to say to you, Cammy. Mark O'Hara had a disappointing start to his Edinburgh City career. I don't think he has, to be honest. I mean, he's rather aggressive. All right. Will we see Luke Douglas stay at Edinburgh on a permanent basis? Being worth between £130,000 and £1.3 million, I'm going to tell you a firm no. I won't be discussing that today. It's Movember. What is the month on here? How important is it that players like Rob Les is ultra consistent? I mean, yeah, that's good. Luke Douglas is good at football as well. Can Mark O'Hara earn his place? Yeah, why not? Jake Rooney is being very good. We are currently looking at someone to replace him, but it is what it is. It's August, Jack, so I don't think... Unless he's starting November pretty early. Cheers, mate. Bye. I should be watching tomorrow. I appreciate that, Scooter Dude. Like I say, I hope football training goes very, very well. It's been a pleasure having you in. Thank you again. Have a good evening. He's a bit stupid. It's fine. He got his calendar wrong, did Cammy Wright. Cammy Wright got his calendar wrong. Pardon the pun, maybe? I don't know. That's a weak attempt at a pun, I think. That one's not gonna fly, that one. Right, we've got Greenock Morton, and then we've got Cove away after that, who are... Oh, they've won the game. Won and drawn, actually. They've turned it around. Inverness and Queen's Park, the only teams not to win. We're flying. We are flying. All right, it looks like we've got end of the month business here. Did we win anything? Oh, we turned this around. We turned the money situation around. That was what I was going to look at. I want to see my overall net spend. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I see it. I see it coming up. First of all, Josh Campbell got second in Player of the Month. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's an honour. It's an honour. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know. That speech. Well, if I'm honest, I'd just like to thank Bongo for really trying to sell all my players. Max Guthrie as well. He's been with me through thick and thin. And really Scott Kelleher as well. He's had enough pops at me in the media now that he's really the one that he's the driving force behind this success. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. It's an honour. It's an honour. Stop it. Thanks. You're welcome. This is fully on me, Bongo says. Dave says stop the waffle. I'll take my award now. So what we're going to have to do is, though, that actually, you know, most people would see that and be like, oh, great, I've just won manager of the month. Unfortunately, that means I've got more work to do. So now we're going to have to add another one. into the trophy room. So we've only so far in this series got 3, and they were all in League 2. So we're going to have to add a Championship one. I don't know if we go below or the one up. I don't know. Nonetheless, actually, all that's done is add work for me. So really, not best pleased, if I'm honest. Not best pleased. Murdy, pleased with the award. The new chairperson, look, he loves me. He loves me. Deserved after that speech. Look, the board and the supporters are pleased. Everyone's loving it. Team cohesion's poor. Brilliant. Even after absolutely popping Dundee. I don't know how much happier this dressing room could get. I don't know how much happier we could get. Cammy's fuming. He's at home. He's got my face on a dartboard. Gone from nearly losing your job to this. It's Bongo. Am I doing the speech or you? Because at the moment yours is taking the lead here. Oscar worthy that. If I could cry on demand, I think we could nail this together. Stuck with you and you don't even mention him in your speech? Exactly that. Exactly that. Do you mean Cammy on the board? Board should have sacked you. Brilliant. Back to reality quite quickly. Right, we are going to not change a thing in the slightest. I don't know why I'm even thinking about it. We just absolutely battered Dundee. I don't know why I'm even thinking about changing anything. We're going to keep it exactly as it was. And we're going to just hold on to this form as long as we can. Like one of those bucking Bronco machines. We're just going to hold on for dear life. Right, big game then. It's first against second. We've both done exactly the same so far. We've struggled in this series the whole time against Greenock Morton. Andy Winter is on the bench for them today. Cormac Christie, Michael Garrity, they've both been thorns in our side in this series. Andy Winter is probably going to come on and score the winner, let's face it. We know how our track record against ex-players goes. But we're a good team. We're a good side. I fancy us today. I quite like that kit from Greenock Morton there, the red and the black. That is quite nice. Hopefully, and by hopefully, I mean the only reason it wouldn't be the case is if they don't sell them at the ground and I have to order one offline. But there will be, not this weekend coming, the one after that, there is going to be an Edinburgh City shirt hung there. Just there. Just there. That's going to be the plan. We're going to have it up. We're going to have one in the background. It'll always be there, and then potentially later down the line, we could do, different teams I manage, but I always just think there's going to be a special place for the first team we managed on stream, I think there's always going to be a special place for Edinburgh. First team, we ventured with in Football Manager content, so I would say FK Arda, but we all saw how that ended in Wednesday's episode. We don't like them anymore. We don't like them. We do not like Arda anymore. I'm back with Riga now. But I backed them all along. Oh, keeper's come. Oh, I thought he was going to flap at that one. Go on then, Robles. Keep the ball. Well done. Let's get moving. Let's get it moving. Oh, Campbell, he's just knocked it round. Campbell's been really good this season so far. Douglas has had a pot from distance. Bit of an ambitious effort. But Campbell started the season really, really brightly. He's running it back from last year. Looks like he's just drifting past players at the moment. Oh, that was a rather dodgy pass back to the keeper. He's done well, though. He's got rid of it. Oh, thought we should have won that ball back, but he got round him. It's just an Oasis playlist at this point. Just Oasis. Oh, that's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's even better ball. Garrity's got some space. Christie, I told you. Garrity and Cormac Christie, they've caused us problems all series, and they've combined to cause us another problem here. We're 1-0 down at home. Oh, it's a tap-in. It's a tap-in. I'll tell you what. I am going to listen to the chat, and then I'm going to blame you all if it doesn't work. I'm going to try low crosses. I'm going to try low crosses today. I'm going to try it. We're going to give it a go. Oh no. Another ball in. You see that I literally just conceded a low cross and I've just gone, well, if you can't beat him, I'm going to stick it on myself. Why not? Hunt's done well here. Campbell just knocking it back. Let's get going. Hunt, he's got some space out there. Oh, no, that's sloppy. Well done, Rooney. Wins it back, though. I thought we'd just given that away. Hunt with a good ball in. Douglas is in. Oh, he slipped it wide. Exactly. The commentary at the bottom just said how's he missed, and I'm thinking the exact same thing. Isn't the first time you said... What, do you mean the Santa costume or the party hat for my birthday? I don't know what you're on about there, Jet. Don't know what you're on about there. I tell you what, I've told you all. You're still not had the pleasure of seeing the prop I've got for when we have hype trains. You've not seen the hype train prop yet. I won't expand. I'd rather you didn't, if I'm honest. Danford's got some room. Ball in. Goggins. It's 1-1. Wasn't a very low cross, but it counts. It counts. I'm gonna give Dave some credit. Dave and Scooter Dude, you're getting some props there. It's 1-1. It's the highest low cross I've ever seen, but they all count. Goggins with a big header. 1-1. Here we go. Top of the table clash, and we're back in it. To be fair, Douglas started the season very, very well. He has been good. He's been very, very good for link-up. Why am I praising? I should have encouraged. He's been very, very good for link-up play, Douglas. But I'm thinking this new man, if we do sign him, it's going to be one of them that we got to hope for a work permit anyway. It might not happen. If that striker does come in, I feel like he's the man we need. That's going to be the absolute bagsman up front. We've been scoring goals, but if we get an absolute machine up front for scoring... We could be flying. Slowy's claiming tactical genius already. How you getting on top of the table now? Scubs, we're looking good, mate. We're looking good. We just beat Dundee 3-0 away from home. They did have a red card because one of their players tried to kill a man. And they're really struggling. But we are playing Greenock Morton at the moment. 1-1 at half-time against second place Greenock Morton. We are doing quite well. We've got a couple of... Airdrie struggling. Yeah, they got a last minute goal against us. Out wide, float balls in, nut it in, the goal. Exactly that, Slowy. And that is how you play the lower leagues of England. That is exactly that. Damfer just, giving Gentles something not very gentle. Gave him an absolute boot to the shin there. Oh, God. Header at the back stick. We got away with that. Don't mind that at all, Slowy. That's how you should play it. We play wide. I try and get the balls in low, though. Well, not necessarily low. I've got low crosses on now. I'm usually a whip cross sort of man rather than float them in because I don't have a big man up top. Well, Belomo when he comes on's a big man, but I don't usually play with a big man. But I am a ball out wide and get the ball across. Campbell's got some room. I thought he was going to have a pop. Dunford with some room. It's a great save from the keeper. I'll always have a big man. Two up top. Yeah, one off of him. Little and large. I like it. You're a man after my heart with that sort of style of play. I love wide play. Take it back to, Fergie days where wingers do what wingers should do. None of this step over, stand him up, turn around, pass it backwards. No. Drop your shoulder, get round your man and get a ball in the box. That's what it's all about. That's football. Football's a simple game. A simple game. Managed by an idiot on the A1 War channel. Right, come on then. Campbell's got some room. Get it across. He's going to go himself, isn't he? So much room for Douglas there. That's greedy from Campbell. That's really greedy. Not happy with him there. Win the header, please. Our two centre-backs are absolute monsters. Little Jack and Joel. Class. Absolutely class. Right, Douglas is going to come off. We are going to bring Belomo on. He has been saving the day when he's come on in these other games. Damford's class, so we're going to leave him on. Yes, I'm going to bring McMillan on. We'll go with that. You can make the difference, lads. Not so much McMillan. I was talking about Belomo there, to be honest. Also, Slowy, come on. The tension's killing me. What is it? Good ball in here, come on. Get a good ball in, O'Hara. We know we've got some towering headers in the box. Joel, I thought he was going to get pushed then. Thought we were going to get a penalty. Campbell's got some room. Little Jack, some lovely football. Little Jack, what a... Was there an offside? Might have been an offside. Great save from the keeper, nonetheless. Nonetheless, it was a great save. Right, can we kick on and grab a winner? We've been very, very good here. We might have to take Damper off. He's knackered. Thing is, that's where a lot of the problems come for us. Damper causes lots of problems. Oh, I thought we were just going to steal that there. Let's not throw this away. Oh, no. Oh, no, this isn't our attack, is it? Oh, he's had a... Oh, my God, what an absolute screamer. Taylor Stevens just picked out an absolute worldie there. Not much you can do to defend that. Slowey says this goes back to Cormac Christie, yeah. What a goal. Yeah, you can't really... Maybe slight questions over the goalkeeping. Nonetheless, it's a brilliant strike. You can't moan too much at that. This goes back to the previous games as well, but I've always noticed that whatever team I'm at, the Rezzies seem to forget they have feet. Yeah, 100% Slowey. Yeah, but do you give any sort of interest to them? Because I don't, and that's why mine do poor. That's why mine do poorly. Because I don't focus on them at all. Nothing you can do about that, Adam, not at all. Not at all, just got a hands up except that one, I think. I am going to put Goggins into there. And I am going to bring Eli on to hope that we can grab an equaliser late. Bring that tempo up a little bit. I'll send some players there I'm not using or make them available, but not all the time. Oh, I don't even do that. I don't even do that, to be honest. Right, come on. Let's see if we can grab an equaliser. It's been a fairly even game, and if that is a goal to win it, you just have to, yeah, hands up. They keep using my subs at the moment. Really? That's why I don't have it, so they can use my unfit players. I don't like it. And they just get less fit. Right, Hunt's knackered as well. They're blowing every week? Yeah, exactly. I don't have it so that they can use them. Burnsy is coming on there. Right, come on. Let's grab ourselves an equaliser. It's been a very, very even game. Looks like it's going to be won by an absolute rocket. Our poor run of form against Greenock Morton looks like it's going to carry on. We're going to give up first place here. Unless we can do something in injury time. Doesn't look like it's going to be the case. That's unfortunate. That really could have gone either way. We find ourselves dropping to second. It's unfortunate. First loss of the season. Greenock Morton go top. It was a hell of a strike to win it. A hell of a strike. Unfortunate to lose at home. It really is. Sacked in the morning, Brivet says. I'm level with first after 10 games. Macclesfield were off to a flyer. Go on, Slurry. Absolutely on fire. That's a hell of a start. That's really unfortunate, that. That was a really tight game. Just won by an absolute screamer. Drozd is a hell of a player. If we end up at some point being able to sign Drozd, I'd be really happy with that. Is he still at... No, yeah, Queen's Park. He's always been really, really good when we played against him. Haven't played anyone near the top, mind. Yeah, but hopefully you've got enough confidence by then that you're flying, you know. So the mid-season dip's coming. Or, you know what I mean? It's all about morale on Football Manager, isn't it? So hopefully you've got a... Hang on, was that ex-Swindon Simpson? Where did I just see Simpson? Oh, I'm not getting into this again. I'm not getting into this again, where I can't find it. I'm sure I just saw Simpson. I thought it was the Simpson that was at town. Anyway, moving on. We've got Cove Rangers away from home, and I think... You sure you don't see stuff now, mate? It's been known. 2 times that's happened. Yeah, I think I just make up my own news stories at this point. I think I just make up my own news stories. I think this is going to be our last game, the Cove Rangers game. They were struggling. I don't know if they are anymore. Right, massive game now. Who is it? Who you got? Macclesfield. So we're a Cove now. So they are now 8th. They've won 1, drawn 2, lost 2. Okay. 4th qualifying round, Hartlepool at home. Where are Hartlepool division-wise? What division are they in? Luke Kenny's moaning again. So he's a championship player. He can be Premiership. I think we try and loan him out. I think we try and loan him out because we're potentially bringing in... Oh, no, it's not a National League. Right, okay. I don't think it is a... We're not going to play him, though, so we can just do that. We'll see if anyone wants him on loan. Lazy Ben, love it. 6 days until the Cove game. It's going to be a... we need to bounce back quickly. Here, Kian. Transfer deadline today. Both of the players we're in for are free agents, aren't they? Yeah, so they don't have to happen today. Free agents can come in later. Just get on with the game. Baby. Just start all this training stuff just to wind Ben up. And then we can move on. 5 days to the game. Oh, Loppy's got the work permit. That's the big signing. This is the banker. This is the one that couldn't fail. Mamadou Bamba Loppy. What a great name. Also, I will just say, anyone that is sitting on channel points, that is our next new gen signed permanently. Also, Kande's come in as well. 2 brilliant signings there. A+ signing, that one. He is a decent Premiership striker at 18 years old on 280 quid a week. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, work permits are a thing. They've got better for me now. They're starting to be accepted. 13 pace, 14 acceleration, 13 agility, 15 determination, 14 aggression, 13 leadership, 11 technique, 17 finishing, 16 first touch. This is a fantastic signing, by the way. Good day, Mada. How are we? Welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. Happy Thursday, my friend. How are we doing? Kande's in as well. So we've got depth in defence. That's a really, really good signing. Rooney's been really good, but Kande could be taking his space, to be honest. He looked like he was a bit of a step up in calibre at right back. And then we wouldn't have to play an inside right back, which I don't actually like, but it's just getting the best out of Rooney. So he's a decent Premiership player as well. Yeah, he's our best right back comfortably. I'll be off to Japan next anyway, so I can sign as many as I want when I'm there. Love it. Walking the dogs in the rain, that's not ideal, Mad Hatter, but I'm glad you've got me on in the headphones. Well, maybe headphones. If not, there's a lunatic walking his dogs. Stay away from him. I'm assuming you've got headphones in. If not, apologies about that. Right, we've got Cove in 4 days' time. We're nearly there. I've just seen something on Flash Score, by the way, for those interested in Manchester United, that apparently they're interested in Murillo. He's just been in my office, so you're going to have to leave. No, you don't want to? Get out of my office. Get out of it. No one wants him on loan. Okay. Blasting on a huge old school boombox. I can start singing if you like. Who's Callum? I don't know who Callum Brady is. Please don't. You sure? Got the voice of an angel. Voice of an angel. Dejan Tetek. Oh, he's on loads of money, isn't he? We keep looking at him. No. That'd be permanent, and we can't afford that. How many games have I played? That's a good question, Lazy Ben. Let me tell you the answer to it. It's 5. We played 5 games today. We played, yeah, because it was our first game of the... Sorry, it was only... We started on our first league game of the season, so we played 5. Right, we're not going to sign Tetek because we can't afford it. He does look like a hell of a player. I don't know what we're going to do. Not good enough? No, we've slowed right down, haven't we? We've slowed the pace. It's been waffling today. I can only apologise. I've been so excited to get back on stream. Yeah, so it's going to be 6 games we played today. That's okay. That's an okay pace, especially... I mean, we probably need to pick it up if we're not going to play much on Tuesdays anymore. We'll see. I don't know what you're on about there. Do you think there's a psychological advantage? I think it has. I don't think it matters at all. If I beat Hartlepool, I get Barnet in the first round at home. Go on, Slowy. You have won the last 3 games against Cove Rangers. Nice. Cove Rangers are currently on a 3-match unbeaten run in the league. They've turned it around, have they? I think we've got a good chance. We want to bounce back with a win. That's for sure. That is for sure. Right, away at Cove. Away at Cove. So, tactical advice. What I'm just interested in what they say. They say cautious in every game. We don't play cautious. We don't play cautious. Not until we're leading later on. Not what we do. Not what we do at all. Right. Might just play the resis. You focused on the league, are you? Focused on the league. Oh, Falkirk have gone top, but they've played 2 extra games. We can actually go joint points with Falkirk and have a game in hand on them. Greenock Morton, obviously 3 points ahead of us. Barnet at home? Yeah, it's not. Boring? Yeah, it's not exactly the payday, is it? It's not exactly the payday. Right. Okay, so we are going to start some of the newbies. We are going to get Loppy straight into the action. I don't care if he's new, he's straight in. He is going to be... Yeah, we're going to go channel forward. We're going to play him how he wants to play. And he doesn't mind tracking. Okay, we can have him track. That's fine by me. I think we're also going to start Candy as well. Candy can start. He's not going to be an inside. He is just going to be a fullback. And then he doesn't really like being a fullback out of possession. That's strange. Anyway, Douglas is going to come on the bench for... It's got to be Guthrie, really. It's got to be Guthrie, unfortunately. Then we will bring... RW, how are we? Happy Thursday. Hope you're very, very well. Welcome in. Rooney's going to come on for... We'll go Macmillan. Will we go Macmillan or will we go Kenny? Kenny's not really playing. I'm going to put him on for Kenny. Welcome in, my friend. I hope you're very, very well. How are we doing? I am going to start Burnsy today. We're going to start Burnsy. Yeah, that's going to be where we go there. He likes screening, that's fine. I'm happy for you to screen. Right, okay, and then we will keep the wingers as is. Brody Dare's back, actually. Oh, Dare needs to get back on the bench as well. Who's that going to be for? Oh, that's a good question. That might have to be... Dare could be for Macmillan, I guess. Yeah, I think it will have to be, because Rooney can do everything Macmillan can. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Finley Burns is taking the armband. 25 and 16. Okay, don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. I'm calling it now. Debut brace for Loppy. I'm telling you. Debut brace for Mamadou Bamba Loppy. Owen Moffat joined Cove Rangers over us. He's their captain now. Have we sent anyone there? I don't think we have we? Paul Donaldson? No, I think we just looked at signing him. Right, come on. Big performance now. We were good against Greenock Morton. We just unfortunately conceded an absolute screamer to lose the game 2-1. Hopefully we can bounce straight back now. Get straight back into winning ways away at Cove. They've turned it around a little bit. 3 games unbeaten in their last 3. But they are right down the bottom of the table. Hopefully we can kick on. Because we've been very, very good at the start of the season. Ayr are beating Inverness straight away. Come on then. Who have Greenock Morton got? They're at home to Queen's Park. So let's hope they drop points. This is our game, well, one of our 2 games in hand on Falkirk. Queen's Park have taken the lead away at Greenock Morton, so that's good news first of all. Just hope we can kick on and grab ourselves a goal. Make the most of it. That would be really, really handy. At the moment, there hasn't even been a shot in this game. I say that as Cove are going to come forward, potentially attack us. Damfer just brings it down, takes his time. Come on then. Campbell, we know he's been good. Give it to Loppy. Let's see what he's got. Good ball out to Goggins. Get a good ball across, sir. Get a good ball across. Into Campbell. Campbell does what Campbell does. Sticks it in the top corner. Goggins with the assist again. Campbell with a great finish there. Goggins does well here. Just cuts back. Foot on the ball. Sends that fullback out of play. Campbell doesn't take a touch. Just hits it first time. Yeah, Jerry Halliwell in goals. Not done very well at all. But Campbell picks out top corner. What a finish. It's 1-0. We're doing exactly what we need to do. So Queen's Park are doing us a favour. And this is very much where we need to be at the moment. Let's just hope we're not going to throw it away instantly. Can we win this ball back, please? I know that we can. Milne, he has been class for us. That's sloppy. But Milne has been really, really good for us. I haven't really had a fullback that actually wins the ball in this save. But I say this as we concede. It's 1-1 straight away. Wasn't Milne's fault. He did well to win it, but a sloppy loss of possession. Good football there, actually, to be honest. 1-2, split our defence in half. Keeper's not getting to that one. 1-1. Little bit frustrating because we've started well. Just, I hate it when it's a sloppy loss of possession in midfield that does it. Hopefully we can, kick on and grab another goal before half-time. That's what we want here. That's what we're looking for. Another goal before half-time. It's been a fairly uneventful game so far. It's been quite even. We've had more shots, but only... Well, every shot on target in this game so far has gone in the back of the net. Hopefully, we can make that happen again now. That's what we want. Alex, welcome in. How are we? Happy Thursday. I hope you're very, very well. Let's get a good ball in. Candy. Back to Joel. Damfer puts in the rebound off the post. I think probably for the first time this year on Football Manager, someone's actually reacted to a rebound. And Damfer sticks it in after Joel hits the post. Great ball from Kanda there. Nearly gets an assist on his debut. Joel just couldn't nod it in. It hits the post, hits the keeper, and Damfer just absolutely smacks it into the roof of the net. I'm doing well, sir. Thank you. Went out today to get some new clothes and watch Zootopia 2. You okay? I'm doing very, very well, Alex. How was Zootopia? I know, actually, I saw something that I believe it's up there for one of the highest grossing films of last year, I'm fairly sure I saw. Was it any good? I've not seen 1 or 2, to be honest. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing well. I'm doing very, very well, sir, and it's a pleasure to hear from you. Welcome in. It was really, really good. I highly recommend it. I probably need to watch the first one if I was to watch it. Here he is, Bedders. How are we? Get on with the gear. Baby. How are you, sir? Have you played any more Star Rupture? You played any more? I'm sure you'll chase us around the highlights screen on next Tuesday. Right, Loppy's chasing this one. Can he grab himself a debut goal? That's what we want. I think this is going to be half-time, isn't it? Or are we going to grab another one? Campbell. Oh, look at the football. Oh, it's just off the post. Damfer runs it out for a goal kick. We played some lovely stuff there. I was hoping that you were live, and by luck you are, Alex. By luck I am every week at this time. Exclamation mark schedule. Now I'm going to do some GeoGuessr tomorrow. Star Rupture Saturday. Watching Traitors. I am watching it later on. I will probably go for a walk after the stream and then watch it. I am up to date. I will just be behind time-wise watching it today. You don't need to watch the first one to understand the second one, I'd say, but I would anyway because they're both good. Okay, Alex, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Right, that's a good first half. That was a good first half. Keep it up. I'm going to tell them that. I'm not going to make any changes because we've been very, very good. The new signings look good so far. Nothing special from either of them yet. Well, I mean, Kande put a great ball in from the corner. But I want to see a goal from Loppy on his debut. That's what I want now. We have very much kicked on now. Are Queen's Park still winning? They are still beating Greenock Morton, so that is very, very good news. If we can just keep this going, hopefully grab a couple more goals, to be honest. This series just has some big bomb every episode. Won't say any more. No, 100%. What, has it started already? Has it started already, is it? I thought it was at 8. Oh, it's 1-1 in the Greenock Morton game. 1-1. Oh, no. And we could be about to concede an equaliser ourselves. Let's get this ball out. Oh, good header. Campbell. Here we go. Loppy, get running. He's got loads of room. Let's see what you're all about, Loppy, with that 17 finishing. Can he ever go? He has done. It's just to the keeper. Oh, last night's episode you're watching. Oh, I've seen last night's. I thought you were on about you're waiting to watch tonight's. I'm with you. Yeah, no, last night's was really, really good. Really good. Little boy is ill, so off work tomorrow. We'll watch live tonight. Oh, okay. Well, I hope the little one's feeling better soon. But, yeah, I mean, somewhat positive that you get to watch it live. Is Traitors any good? I've heard good things about it. Alex, it's very, very good. I'd say this season is a good one, but any of them on BBC iPlayer, not even just from this country. The other, Australia was good. Australia and UK, I think, are the best for me. New Zealand was okay, and I wasn't huge on America. I feel like America was a little bit too dramatised for me. But, yeah, it's a great show. Milne's had a pop from distance. Harry Milne. Not the usual goal scorer, the usual assister. Goggins getting himself another assist. Harry Milne with a lovely finish there. You love to see it. Okay, I might give it a go then. Alex is very much worth a watch, definitely. Love that, Adam. Getting the goals in. Oh, it took a deflection. Jerry Halliwell couldn't get to it in the goal. We're flying. Season started well. Unreal, bedders. We're right at the top. So we've only lost one. That was to Greenock Morton, and that was first against second. They beat us with an absolute screamer, but it was a really, really tight game. But they're drawing at the moment. We're winning, so we'll be a point behind them. And I think it's only Falkirk that are above us as well. But we'd be joint points with them after this with a game in hand. So we're flying. There we go. Campbell with another one. We're flying. We just need Loppy to get a goal now on his debut. Absolutely flying. Better say, who knows? I saw the clip from the celebrity one where Alan cried because he had to lie to them all. Yeah, so that was right at the end, but it was a very good series, Alex. It really was. It's worth it. It's one of those that even if you know things about it, there's enough drama in the episodes to make it worth watching, you know. That's what I'd say. But we're going to take Damper off because he's knackered. We're going to give Dare some minutes. Hunt can come off for O'Hara. Kande will take off after a good debut because he's booked. We'll bring Rooney on. I think we'll leave it at that, to be honest. We've kicked on here. Hopefully, Greenock Morton continue to drop points. Do they get normal civilians to go on it? Yeah, so this season's a normal one. It usually is. In America, they have it mixed. So it's like celebrities and normal people. We just had our first ever celebrity one, which is the one you've seen a clip from. And there's been 3. I think this is the 3rd season of normal. You should go on it. I spoke to Mrs. A1 about when I saw the applications. But the thing is, no, I don't. It's one of them where I actually think I'd be really good at it. But that's whilst watching it at home. I don't think I would. It's one of them. I think I'd be good, but that's easy to say when you're at home. So that, yeah, puts us second. That's a really good win. You're right, Adam, a really good win. We dominated that. You would be great at it as you have no soul. Right, brilliant, Dave. Brilliant. We are second with a game in hand over 3rd place Falkirk, and we're 1 point behind Greenock Morton. Now, they dropped points today. I saw Maura Higgins was in Celebrity US Traitors. Thought she was only known for Love Island. I don't even know who that is, Bedders. I don't know who that is. The reason I knew it was celebrities and non is because I saw Deontay Wilder was in the American one. Sorry, I've been waiting to use that for a while. Felt the right time. I feel like you saved it for the right time there, Dave. I think that was a good one. Well, where's the fun in that, Alex? Hey, we'll see. If you see me pop up on there. She was in I'm a Celeb, though, last year. She's funny. I didn't watch I'm a Celeb last year. I didn't watch it last year. I just got a thing, I think, for winning 100 games. Right, a 4-1 win. That was solid. That is going to be our last game of the evening, though. So I will just do the press conference, and then we're going to have a look who's around on Twitch for a raid. So let's just do this. You got the victory despite only having 39% possession. Couldn't care less, Ali. Did the goal moments before the break provide you with a pivotal moment? It was good. How do you think that was? Yeah, learned a lot. Campbell's great at football. I like winning games. Can we expect more of an attacking approach? Why not? Yeah, Alex. So it's 5 till 8. 5 till 8. I stream on Tuesday and Thursday. Sorry. Tomorrow I'll be on 6 till 9. And then on Saturday I do 12 till 4. Midday, that is, not midnight. I'm too old for that these days. Great stream, pal. Really enjoyed it. Adam, I really appreciate that. And more so, I very much appreciate you taking the time to chill in here. It means a lot. It really does. Should have sacked my plans off today. Hey, Alex, it's not that important. Don't worry. We're not going anywhere. I'm live again tomorrow. So let me change over to the other screen, and we will see who's around that we can send a raid to. I'm in London tomorrow for WWE. Oh, that's exciting though, Alex. So I'll miss tomorrow as well. Alex, don't worry. There's plenty more streams to go. You said that once before, Bongo. I mean it this time. We're going nowhere. We're going nowhere. Right, who is online? Who is online? I tell you what. See you in the next one, bedders. Enjoy, traitors. Thank you very much for being in here. Got a new PC and disappeared for 2 years. I did indeed, Bongo, but we're staying around now. I'm going to get withdrawal symptoms. Alex, don't you worry about that. We'll be back on Saturday as well. And next week. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. Right, we're going to go over to Rocco. We're going to go over to Rocco because he's very generously sent some raids over here before. So let's go over there. It is going to be some FIFA action for those of you interested in that game, not just Football Manager. But the main thing I want to say is thank you all very much for being here today. I really appreciate it. It means a hell of a lot. As I always say, there's a lot of brilliant streamers around, so the fact that you choose to click on mine and stick around means the world. It really does. I want to say a huge thank you for the new follows today. We had quite a few. I really appreciate that. Dave, thank you very much for the bits as well. Awfully generous. I really do appreciate it. Also, D-Boy for the raid he sent over as well. I will thank him separately as well, as... he may not be here now, but I very much appreciate the generosity. It's Big Gav with the late follow in there as well. Thank you very much for the new follow. I really appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. So, we're going to go over to Rocco now. I'm going to be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and we will carry on with Edinburgh. If you can't get enough of me until then, the new episode of Job Centre to Glory went live yesterday at 4 p.m. on the YouTube, so you can get over there, get yourself caught up with the series. Got a new episode of that coming out on Sunday as well, so get yourself all caught up. But a massive thank you, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow evening. Have a brilliant rest of your evening, everyone. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, everyone.